I mean, it's a little bit earlier than usual, but I figure that song's over. Oh, shit. Still, I mess up to, like, pause the video so that we don't have any more music. I don't know. I'm thinking it's good to, like, have some music in the background when it's just, like, talking, but apart from that, I don't know. We've always done it differently on this channel so far. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's Thursday. I'm full as fuck. I've eaten well today. I feasted. I feasted upon many, many souls. And yeah, I'm just a ball of like relaxation right now, or like more like tiredness, sleepiness, more like I want to fall into a food coma kind of stuff. So not necessarily overly like energetic or anything. I'm thinking of just like lying down and have a sleep, have a nap, Zen fire the missiles. But I figured, hey, you know, I'm not gonna not stream. Like, I've already done that many, many months in a row, and I felt bad for it. Hey, Corner, how you doing? Where's Cake? If you're here, then that must mean that Cake here is here too. So I'm just, you know, putting poo together. Putting two and two together. Jesus Christ. What a bad what a bad stumble that was. But yeah, I was not gonna not stream, so I figured, you know, let's just take an hour to like try to wake myself up a little. It didn't help. But here we are still. And then I'm just gonna stream for like maybe 2 hours, maybe more, depending on how much I can handle. And I did want to play the Shadowlands pre-patch on stream, so I'm feeling very hyped about that. And I figured, you know what, we're just gonna do that today. Back. Wait, you left? You didn't say that you left. You said hey. I'm so confused because your first message was hey and your second message was back. I'm very, very confused. Hey, Statchy, how you doing, buddy? So what about that Cake? Is he here? Doing more WoW, I see? Yes, because the pre-patch is here. And after having a lot of login issues on patch day, I finally got the chance to like actually play it yesterday, or not yesterday, a little bit. No, wait, yesterday was the patch day. So I played a little bit today. Jesus Christ, that's how messed up on time I am right now. And finally got to like see a little bit of the changes like myself. But there's something that I really wanted to do, and that's like try out the new like starting area. I said hey, then changed the hotspot. Ah, I see. Okay. But I couldn't have known any of what you were doing, so I couldn't have known. But I thank you for like thinking that I'm omniscient. So where's Cake? I'm still wondering. It can't just be you, right? You always appear, both of you or none of you. Yeah, I expect the servers are at or near capacity as loads of people trying to join. That was not even the problem. The problem was I took a teleport and somehow got stuck in the world. And because that is a no-no in WoW, they just disconnect you if they notice, wait, this player is not standing in a position he's supposed to be standing in. We'll just disconnect him. It's fine. And usually there are methods to work around that. You can just like use the stuck character service. So you go to their website, you're like, okay, so you know my character Skoogage, right? He's stuck. Can you unstuck him? And they'll be like, sure, no problem. And immediately he'll be teleported to Westfall, which is a barren wasteland. But as you might expect, their website was at or near capacity. So that stuck character service was not working on patch day. Everything else was. Like, I had no problems logging in. I played a little bit on my other character without any problems. But couldn't play on my main because he was somewhere stuck in the world and with no way of getting out. No, just my data service is bad. I don't think Statue was talking about you changing the hotspot. Oh!
HYYYY.
HYYYY. Isis, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. Jesus, you're really like slapping on the points for yourself in terms of bits lately. Like you've donated a lot last stream as well. I hope you have the money to spare and you're not just like throwing out money that you could actually use in another way. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Corner, you still haven't answered me about fucking cake. Where's the cake? Is it a lie? I wouldn't be surprised. I get told that every time I'm on the internet. Yeah, it's just, you could be giving me money. It's a clever statue. Clever, but I think Isis is cleverer. I think that was one syllable too many, but you get the idea. I remember getting stuck in trees and stuff whilst playing Dauntless. I've never played Dauntless. Wasn't that like some sort of like battle royale? No, not battle royale. What are they called? Like these arena MOBA. There you go, MOBA. Something about an arena. I don't remember the entire like acronym. Dauntless was a Monster Hunter type game. Okay. I am not a lie. Hello. Hello, Cake. Your girlfriend would not answer me if you were here or dead. So I just assumed the worst. I thought you were dead, man. So it's good to see you. It's good to see you alive and breathing. Assuming you're not an imposter, of course. What would you give me in return, though? What do we give in return? Everything. I'm here, but also I might leave often. I've been having a stomach bug. Oh no! And it's been wrecking me all day. Weird. You were eating a lot of Chinese food last time, right? Do feel better, yes, absolutely. Sorry. I was more concerned about how you got that stomach bug than you actually getting better, but I do actually care, so I hope you get better. I do answer mostly. Oh, don't worry. I'm not like mad that you didn't reply to me. I was just making fun of it, like, haha, Cake is dead. Haha. Someone sent help. Haha. Sorry to hear you've got a stomach bug. Hope it passes soon. Yeah. Me too. Same thanks to you. Wait, what? Oh, same thank you. Man, I do not get behind your spelling today, Cake. Same thanks you Tio W. I'm very confused. But you know, just chillax. We've got a game coming up. I will be playing WoW today. Definitely, no matter what you guys think. Same, thanks you too. Okay. Ah, yes, that does make sense. I was like, thanks you too? Too? Maybe I'm the one that's an idiot today. In terms of like reading comprehension. Oh my god. What a revelation. But yeah, like I will be playing some WoW. Thanks you, Dio. Dio! I don't know what I'm doing in the garbage, honestly. Look, these quotes. I need to know where that came from because that's got to be referring to something. Gonna be lurking, playing Warframe with Dog. Have fun, you two. And also, hi, Dog. Give my regards to Dog. Warm regards. JoJo's. Beso. How you doing, buddy? I've officially become like, I don't know if it, like, but either way. that sentence didn't make any sense. But either way, I've become a huge JoJo's fan. Other people in this chat might already know, but now I'm telling you as well. I've become a huge JoJo fan, so just the biggest, and I'm already waiting for part 6 to get animated, and I'm already in my like I already ordered the entire Blu-ray collection. Then how did you not know Dio? I did know Dio. What do you mean? What an eloquent dog. Also a skilled gamer. Oh, her girlfriend's name is Dog. She said bark. That's good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for the bark. I still haven't read Stardust Crusaders. Well, I haven't read the manga for part 1 through 5. I've watched the show. I am thinking of getting the manga, but in like original Japanese. Like I feel like that would like push me to the next level of my Japanese proficiency. Read part 1 and 2, not 3 yet. The manga's on the Viz vault for a lot of JoJo. I've got like a speech impediment today, guys. You gotta like forgive me for that. But like I said, I've eaten a lot. I'm very tired. I'm warm too. It's probably because of the sweater, but whatever. I'm not taking it off. Fuck it. I might open the window at some point. But the sweater is too damn comfy. Like, you know how that is? You're like sweating like a pig, but you're still not taking off that sweater because that sweater is the goddamn best thing in the world right now. Do you read comics much, Skoog? No. I'm afraid I don't have much time, or maybe I tell myself that I don't really have the time to read, but I generally don't read that much anymore. Sometimes I'll stumble across something really interesting, like I still got like Confucius and the Satanic Bible that I want to finish, and I'll like spend a couple of days just binge reading that, but when it comes to books and comics and manga, I very rarely take the time to like sit down or lie down and just read. I will do that more often if I get to do it on the computer. So like if I have a PDF or like an ebook, I'll just like open it up on the computer and I'll just be reading it there. I guess it's just like going somewhere else and like, you know, taking the time is like specifically away from everything else. Take it off. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Sorta. I'd probably take it off, but then put it back on again after a few minutes. It's just so comfy. And also I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. I don't want to go and like take it off right now. But it is getting a little warm. Maybe I will open the window. You know, thing is, opening the window has like extra benefits. It like gets like fresh air comes inside, so that's good. And you know, maybe I'm not gonna have to take off the sweater. That way I can just chill, which would be nice. I like comics as they're a lot smaller time investment than books. I can read a chapter of manga in like 10 to 15 meters. That's not bad. That's not a lot of meters. The Viz deal of £2 a month is really good in my opinion. They've got like a deal. You're gonna have to like let me in on that. Viz, like a subscription? Viz subscription. Welcome to Viz. Is it the same Viz that is also like releasing the American version of JoJo's? Because I was just assuming that. Minutes, not meters. You said meters. It's not my fault. Yeah, the deal is you can read any comics in their vault, including latest Shonen Jump stuff, by paying £2 a month. Ooh. They also have worldwide delivery. Overseas subscription. Not in the UK. Viz magazine is available all over the globe at really great low prices. I added the really. It just says great low prices, but that's still one word too many in my opinion. Just select one of the options below and you could have your magazine delivered directly to your door every month. I don't want the magazine though. I want the... Yes, they've been publishing JoJo's. The digital version is what I sub to. I don't get the physical version. Subscription offers. I'm not sure. Wait. I'm not sure I'm on the right website here. See inside. Yeah, I don't think... No, this is definitely not the right Viz. Viz subscription Shonen Jump. Viz.com. Okay, so I was on viz.co.uk. Don't get the physical version. Why not? If you let me post a link, I can link to the right website. I think I got it. Viz.com. Shonen Jump. Maybe. I don't know. You can link anyway. Hold up. Permit statue. There you go. I don't get the physical version. Oh, okay. I only get the digital one. Read. Read our hit manga series. Manga out now. Find manga. JoJo's. Search. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, that's the one I'm on. That's exactly the one I am on. So, but where's like the subscription you mentioned? I find it like really hard to like find anything on this website. Shonen Jump. No community. Read. I'm so confused. Okay, cool. I legitimately don't know what subscription you're talking about. Maybe it's not like for every country though. Who knows? Jump to manga. I can buy the manga. Oh, good lord. There's a gender-bent Josuke. On their Instagram. Could just be English language countries? No. Coughs in AMA. Alright. Alright, damn. I wanted to get to like playing WoW as soon as possible, but you're right. We've been putting off doing the AMA long enough, so I guess we're gonna do that. Okay. Streamlabs. And then we're gonna play WoW. And I'm just gonna forget about the whole like subscription business on viz.com. But thank you for sharing anyway. Statue. Okay, so recent events, blah blah blah. Do I go to recent events? Redemptions, yes. Yeah, sorry, it's not clear how to get it. Absolutely not, but it's not your fault, so don't worry about it. You can read the latest chapter for free for a bunch though on that site. Really? I'm gonna have to check it again now. Viz.com. What is the latest? Check out our top series. Dragon Ball, Pokemon, My Hero Academia, and Vampire Knight. How about some JoJo's, though? JoJo's. Hmm. Oh, they're just releasing like part 4 right now? Man. They need to step up their game. It doesn't look like I can read anything here, though. Digital. No. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's really like a regional thing. Okay, so, so, Cake asked on October 9th, so like roughly a week ago, Snow told his story. What's an embarrassing relationship story you got? I don't fucking know. I had something like last time before I ended the stream, but it's already slipped my mind again. So let me just think about it. It's not really an embarrassing relationship story that he told, though. To be fair, I can give you the link for chapter 1 of part 4 of JoJo if you like. Sure, why not? I do have like downloaded copies of all of the manga anyway. But I'm still interested in whether or not there's like differences between the like fan done translation and the like professionally done translation. Maybe there isn't a good quote for a relationship joke. You'd think, though. You'd think. So like I said, I don't know if like I have one at hand. And Snow's wasn't really embarrassing. It was just a fun kind of story. Let me think, though. Let me think about a story that I could tell. Embarrassing stories. Embarrassing stories. I don't know. I don't know if I have any embarrassing stories. Storytime hype. Guys, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at, like, telling stories. And, like, especially, like, having to pick one out. Like, a specific one. That is very difficult for me. So you're gonna have to let me think here for a little longer than a second. Maybe, like, a few minutes. What would you consider an embarrassing relationship story? Like, what would it need for you? Because our definitions of like embarrassing could differ wildly. I don't think any of the stuff that I could tell from my relationships is necessarily like embarrassing. Where you did something embarrassing. Yes, but what do you mean embarrassing? Like, what? How do you define that? Also, Cake kind of needs to answer this one because he is the one that asked the question. Don't want to let him down. Like, you met their parents and messed up the introduction. Luckily, that's something that I've never messed up. Like, for some reason, parents have always loved me. Like, no matter which girlfriend I met the parents of, they always loved me. Like, okay, the parents of one kind of needed to grow on me, but I think, well, first of all, it wasn't her parents, it was her grandparents. She lived with them. And I think they were just kind of cautious in general about people their daughter or their granddaughter have been seeing. So it wasn't anything embarrassing or like something that I did that would make them disapprove of me, but it has to embarrass you. It made you feel embarrassed. Yeah, you guys keep saying that, but what would you consider something that is embarrassing? Like, what would it need for you to be something that embarrasses me? Because I rarely feel embarrassed. I can feel shy. I can feel like, all right, I'll take a step back. But I'm the kind of person that just, you know, if I feel like I could do something embarrassing, I just don't do anything. And so I barely ever do something that I would consider myself embarrassing. Jesus, Skoog. Look, I know. We have different definitions of stuff. I said you met the parents and misspoke, embarrassing yourself. Yeah, but that didn't happen. That never happened. You're speaking like someone who's never felt embarrassed before. It's hard for me to, like... I have a very bad memory, first of all. And secondly, I hardly ever do feel embarrassed because I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do what I do, and if I feel like something could embarrass me, I'm just not gonna do it. And that's why I'm like a little laid back sometimes when I'm like with people and don't talk much, because I'm like, okay, I just met these people. I don't know if, or like, I don't know how these people would react to this joke. So I'm just not going to say it. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to let them talk. I'm just going to lean back. Let them do all the work. You messed up their birthday and got them something they really didn't like, despite you thinking they'd love it. Also hasn't happened. Also hasn't happened. But thank you for all the examples. Like, this is something I can work with. So Skoog has never been in an embarrassing situation. I'm sure I have. Like, I have been in embarrassing situations, just not like relationship-wise. Like, I have embarrassed myself before. But when it comes to relationships, I tend to be very, like, careful. And I tend to try and not make an ass of myself. Or you haven't recognized it and been embarrassed by it. Maybe that too. Like, there have been people that were like, I don't know, it was kind of weird of you to do that. And I was like, what? Why? I thought that was like entirely normal to do. There have been those like circumstances, absolutely, but I can't actively recall. Man, I've said embarrassing stuff all the time. I can't stop myself. I mean, it used to happen to me more often too. And that was like, I still am to an extent, but I used to be more of a person that spoke before he thought. Because like, I'm a slow cooker. I'm not an idiot. But sometimes I can be a little bit slow and derpy. I fully acknowledge that. And that doesn't stop me from saying stupid things sometimes. And then later realizing, sometimes even in the second after that, man, that was kind of dumb. But, like, I've only ever really felt confident, like super confident in relationships, which is why it just, that kind of stuff that just doesn't happen for me in relationships. It doesn't. So I'm sorry, I don't know if I can answer the question. And you guys are like shaking your heads at me right now like, Skoog, there's got to be something. I can't, like, there's probably something. I'm sure of it, but I can't remember. I can't think of anything. And I know there was something that was like in the back of my mind at some point. But I don't remember what that was either. And I don't think it was something big. I feel that being pretty intelligent on a knowledge level, but just stepping on everyone's toes is my daily life. I wouldn't put it like that. Like, I mean, I think I know what you mean, but you're not stepping on anyone's toes, are you? Like, I also consider myself pretty intelligent, but I'm not quick-witted at all. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I do need to actively take the time to think about something if I really want to think about it. I can't just like whip out a witty joke or like say exactly the right thing all the time. That's why I'm quiet a lot in like conversations, because I try to like think about what I'm gonna say and couldn't really consider it before I actually like blurt it out. And sometimes it still just happens. The best impromptu speeches are prepared 3 months beforehand. I think that's a Mark Twain quote. Really? Well, it's good to know that someone such as Mark Twain like recognizes my pain. All the time, Skoog. You haven't stepped on my toes at any point. I end up saying nothing if I think too long. That can happen too, but mostly because, like, other people are, like, quicker. They're, like, talking and talking and talking. Then they give you a break to, like, give you the chance to talk. But it's not very long, so they're just like, okay, I guess I just keep talking and talking and talking. And they whip out stuff after, like, thing after thing after thing, and you just don't get a chance to talk. That happens to me too. All the time. I prefer directness and honesty to the max. I prefer honesty. Not always directness. But always honesty. I never fucking lie. I hate lying. And it physically... like, whenever I think about even telling something... Like, I don't even think about it anymore, but whenever, like, I do think about, like, telling, like, a white lie, a small little white lie, it's just really hard for me. Honesty, I value a lot. Directness, I do mince my words sometimes, so... I'm not very direct, I wouldn't say. To the max. And I tell people what I think straight to their faces. A lot of people don't like that, or misunderstand me, or misinterpret my words, or think I'm insinuating things. The list goes on. It's good to know that, though. I know people like that, and I've never had a problem with them, so... you would not have to worry about stepping on my toes, because even though I am not very direct, I really like it when people are to me. Because, you know, I'm always afraid of, like, hurting people's feelings if I am direct, so I try to, like, mince my words and not, like, blurt out something that could insult them. But, when people talk to me, I prefer them to be direct, even if it's, like, something that could hurt others, because I value, like, feedback in any form, even if it's something negative. Skoog has tiny toes. I don't know. I've never, like, put them in relation to someone else's. I could show you them, but they're, like, socked right now, so... And they're very comfortable in those socks. But yeah, I wasn't meaning, like, I talk before I think in terms of, like, I blurt out stuff that could hurt people. Like, I'm not... That isn't what I mean. Like, what I mean by not thinking a lot about what I say sometimes is that I just, you know... I just need some time to think. Yeah, don't sugarcoat things, and that leads to problems sometimes. But yes, my feedback is 100% honest, the good and the bad. I very much value that. Or very much appreciate that, I should say. Because I'm not sure I could say I value that if I don't do it myself. Like I said, honesty, 100%. But directness, I think, is something that I would struggle with if I were to try and be direct. Okay, let me think a little bit more on, like, this embarrassing relationship story thing. Because I don't want to leave you empty-handed. You had the AMA from 2 streams ago as well. Those were both from the same stream, in fact. Cake was like, I'm gonna redeem this AMA thing, and Corner was like, you know what? I will too. Hey, I made it to another stream. Maybe new schedule is gonna work out so I can catch more. Ah, Tarith, it's nice to see you again. We're currently trying to, like, find a point in one of my relationships that has been embarrassing to me, and I really struggle right now, so if you guys could give me, like, more examples, maybe at some point I will be like, oh, something, like, similar happened to me. You've never had a conversation where you were talking and just said something stupid? Just use that. Yeah, but the problem is I don't remember every conversation I've had. And to be fair, which might be part of the reason why I can't think of anything right now, is I try to, over time, forget the stupid and dumb and, like, bad shit and just remember the good stuff instead. You don't need to remember every conversation. I know, but I told you before, my memory is really bad. I probably couldn't, like, recall a single conversation with some of my girlfriends. Did you ever go on a date and slip and fall on your butt? I don't think so, no. Have also never been really in, like... I mean, winter in Germany is not very dangerous in terms of, like, slippery surfaces. And I've only gone, like, ice skating twice in my life. And Skoog has never flubbed in a conversation. I have! Look, I have, absolutely. But I can't recall, like, the words or, like, sentences that were said. Or spill food over yourself or drink. I probably have done that. But I am good at hiding that shit. Like, I'm good at, like, being... I don't know. I'm not the, like... fidgety, like, kind of, like, embarrassing when I am embarrassing. Like, I don't drop things. I don't, like, fall on my ass. I guess if it were to be something, it would be like me, like, doing something that would be right in one situation, but it would be embarrassing in that kind of situation, like stuff like that. Just make something up, Skoog. I slapped my girlfriend on the ass, and it turned out to be a 40-year-old dude who also happened to be a judge, a federal judge, who told me then to call him later. That is what happened. You don't drop things? Doubt. Okay, you know what? After literally having dropped a glass inside of the fucking sink, the kitchen sink, just 4 days ago? Maybe that's not true. But I'm more careful when I'm around people that I want to impress. So I would still say around people that I want to impress, like girlfriends and good friends, or people that I want to befriend, or people that I want to be girlfriend. I've not dropped many things. Put salt in cupcakes instead of sugar. Corner! You got it! You got it! So basically what happened... and I still wouldn't call it embarrassing, necessarily. Because none of us minded. And I was just like, oh, oops. What the fuck? And just fixed it. But what happened was my girlfriend slept over my place. And I wanted to, like, as I usually do, like, give her breakfast in bed and make her coffee. So I made breakfast... and I put on 2 coffees for both of us. And just sat down, like, after all was done, I sat down on the bed with her. And we, like, cheered with our coffee. And I took a little sip of it and realized, oh shit. I had put salt instead of sugar into the coffee. I took both, like, cups and was like, excuse me. And just went downstairs and... poured them in the sink, was sad about it for 2 seconds, and then made new coffee. But like I said, that's not a great story. That's not an, like, overly embarrassing story. But it is something that happened. It's something that actually happened. So, you know what? And it was a lot of sugar, too. Like, me and my girlfriend, we like two not cubes, 2 teaspoons of sugar in our coffee. So it was, just imagine that, just instead of sugar, it was salt. And you know, the reason it happened was also very interesting and funny. You know, in Germany, salt means Salz, which is spelled with an S. And sugar is Zucker, spelled with a Z. But since I always think in English, I just grabbed the jar that had the S on it because I thought, ah, yes, S for sugar. When I really should have grabbed the one that said Z for Zucker. Zucker. So, that was fun. Okay, I'll make something up then. Ooh. Skoog broke up with a girl, and when she started crying, he just said bye and ran away. Don't make me out to be a dick. First time I visited Cake, I broke one of his glasses, like drink glasses. Oh no! Impress me, friend. You got those, Skoog. As an FYI for the future, that was something people would be embarrassed by. Really? But, I mean, none of us minded. Coffee. So, the same visit, I managed to accidentally kick Cake's head. Man, that must have been one great first date. Does Cake have a football-shaped head? Both times I cried because I was upset and nervous at the time. Oh, no! Oh, don't be upset. Trust me, Cake. Cake could use a kick to the head. Or Cake could stand a kick to the head sometimes. Don't worry about it. Does a football have a beard? Depends on the football, man. Okay, Cake, are you satisfied with that answer? Or do I need to, like, think a little more on something else? Excuse me, what? I was waiting for that. Wanted to see your reaction. Please say yes, Cake, free us. Ah. Have I been taking too long? I'm sorry. You need to think a little more on an apology. Ah. Oh, don't be like that. I was just like... Is there a good word for, is there a good translation for triezen in English? Do you think? Because that's, I was just teasing you, of course. I was just teasing you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I was just trying to make your girlfriend feel better. Is that not good intent enough? Messing with someone? Tea. Yes. Tea. Ah, yes, tea. I would like some. What do you like? Peppermint? Don't worry, I comforted her both times. That's good. That's good. I can imagine that, though. Like, and many more. I can imagine that, though. My girlfriend can be a little bit like that, too. She doesn't necessarily cry, but whenever she, like, does something that she considers a mistake, she gets, like, super apologetic, like, right off the bat. And I'm, like, there to be like, yo, calm down, it's all good, it's all good. Don't worry, you're fine, babe. So instead of nursing his head, he just hugged me while I cried, which made me feel even worse. Aw, don't be like that. Mistakes happen. And they can be fun, like... If my girlfriend kicked me in the head, she'd probably be very upset at first too, but I would just laugh about it. I would just laugh about it and be like, look, this stuff can happen. Let's just laugh about it. You didn't mean to, and you probably felt bad about it. I'm really glad Dog isn't locked in. Why is that? Why is that? Are there more embarrassing relationship stories to be gotten? Physical pain isn't as bad to me as emotional distress. Same. So ignoring my head to hug her better is a no-brainer to me. Exactly. Same for me. I feel she'd rat me out. Doc, if you hear me, I gotta see those stories. I gotta hear those stories. Stat. I need some ideas for this book I'm writing. Okay. I'm gonna, like, redeem your redemption. Redemption completed. We did it, guys. We finally answered a question. Okay. Number 2. What caused you to decide on polygamy? Polygamy. I think we answered that pretty well already last time. Like, it's not necessarily a choice. It's more like a realization. You you go through life, sometimes maybe noticing a few little things, but never like thinking too much on them. And eventually you figure out, oh wait, that just means I am a little bit different in that regard. So for me, it was like realizing that love is not necessarily always like exclusive to a single person, which can be very confusing at times and very like puts you like in a bad spot sometimes when you're not like actively polygamous. When you're like a monogamous like teenager who doesn't really know about polygamy in like that sense yet, and you're just like, okay, I definitely feel something for more than one person. Does that mean I'm a bad guy? And then you just try to like shut that shit out. But later, when you're like a little bit wiser in your ways, you realize, okay, apparently that's something that can happen, and that just means that I'm polygamous. And that's basically how I gradually found out. But it really hit, like, the hammer really dropped for me when I met my now girlfriend, who started out being in an open relationship with her boyfriend, with her fiance actually, and gasps super loudly. I just realized, okay, I need to know. I forgot to tell you something. Oh boy, oh what? What did you forget? I have glasses now. Hey! Glass buddies! Nice. I made him get them. Are you like short or nearsighted? Wait, near or farsighted? We will do the stream like this now. After whining at him for 2 years. How long have you been together anyway? Phone's out of her reach. Aw. Nearsighted. Same. That's good you figured that out about yourself. Important to understand yourself. Exactly. And I feel like I worry so much less about shit ever since I became polygamous. Because it's like, just accept yourself as you are, and first of all, and secondly, being polygamous is just a lot better than being, like, to me, is just a lot better than being monogamous, because when I was monogamous, I was like, I don't know, I mean, I was also a lot younger when I was dating back then, and monogamous, but I was like, there was like always this thing about, oh, she could be cheating, you could be cheating, there's like, always like, not always, but like there's this possible level of distrust that you could have to the other partner, because cheating is a thing in a monogamous relationship. It isn't in polygamous relationships. So that's something that, like, for some reason, even though you don't like mistrust someone, but it's still something that is there. You know? Like, I trusted my ex-girlfriends, but like, especially one of them.
Hi Skoogage, hi chat. You got fired.
No! It started off so nice. Palyor, no! First of all, thank you so much for resubscribing for 38 months in a row, but no! You got fired. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you did count on it, didn't you? So, shit, I just hope you find something else quick. And until then, maybe you can just live off the unemployment. It's fine. It was kind of predictable. Yeah. You told us about it, but still, I got fired is not necessarily something that you want to hear from a good friend. A good friend, Palior. I'm sorry. I offer you hugs. Still sucks. Yeah, it does. It does. Sucks, but hope next job is better. Yeah. I mean, I know that within the time of me streaming and you watching this thing here, I know that there have been some changes in jobs and some, like, I feel like last switch was more of a positive one for you. I'm fine. Before being actually fired, I have 3 months of paid salary without any activity to do, so just stay home. Wow. And then severance package, not a lot, but still. That's cool, though. That's cool. I hope you, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll find something in the span of 3 months without a problem. So, crossing all my fingers for you. And hopefully your next job will make you happier than your last job did. Where were we? Oh, yeah, but, like, even though I'm not a mistrusting person, there have been women in my life who I felt like if certain circumstances were given, there would be the possibility that they could cheat. And that's like a thought that somehow just like stuck at the back of my head back then. And that's just not a problem anymore. Like, I'm not thinking anyone could cheat because they can't. Nobody's thinking I could cheat because I also had a girlfriend that was super mistrusting in that regard. I couldn't even go to parties without her. Jesus fucking Christ. That was some teenage drama bullshit. And so I'm just glad that, like, cheating is not even a subject anymore because it just can't happen. When you're polygamous and in an open relationship, it just can't happen because, you know, why would... because, like, sleeping with someone else is not a, like, break of trust. It's, like, cool. It's, like, do what you want. Like, what is special is all just the, like, special connection between you two. And no matter to what extent, like, whether or not you're in an open relationship, and you just have sex with, like, other people, or if you're actually polygamous and are in love with other people. Like, you just gotta find people that are willing to do that. Which is, like, a bit of the issue, though, because I feel like not a lot of people are polygamous, or openly polygamous at least. And because my company is big, they have to participate up to 3,000 euros if I decide to do a new training for something. Wow. Anyway, not too worried about finding a new job. The pharma industry recruits a lot. Skooga booga. That's the dog. What's up, man? We all grow up from teenage drama bullshit. Yes, we do. We do. The, like, growing up thing really does happen. And I'm thankful for that because, man, I've lived through some drama bullshit. Indeed, if all parties consent to the circumstance, then no cheating can feasibly occur. Exactly. And it's just a load of everyone's mind, in my opinion. I'm on my work notebook, so no BTTV. Aw, that's fine, though. I mean, I can't bestow any emotes on you, unfortunately, but I can pretend to. So the subject is Skoog Sexcapade, basically. No, the subject was how I, like, found out I'm polygamous, basically. But, like, the, like, subgenre of that topic was you know, not having to worry about, like, cheating at all. Remember when I told you weeks ago that I started learning how to make psytrance music as part of using the quarantine time to learn a new hobby? Well, I already posted 2 tracks on SoundCloud. Give me your SoundCloud. Hold up. Permit last dog. There you go. Just throw that shit in chat and we'll give it a listen. We'll do a live reaction. Look, I'll even do this. So you can see my reaction life as I watch it, as I listen to it. He's not doing it. He's shy. He's very shy. No, there you go. Okay. All right. Last dog. Alien Bebop and Automaton Entropica. Sorry, I read that at first as Automaton Erotica. You can listen to it later if you want. I don't want to hijack the stream. No, it's cool. I think we're done with the topic anyway. Unless Corner says that answer was super unsatisfying for me, I demand satisfaction. Which my Corner, if you want to speak up, do it now, or forever be content with the answer that I just gave you. That's the name of the next one confirmed. Awesome. I'm glad I could give you some inspiration. It's all good. Okay. All right. Whoa, what the fuck? They're like both 10 minutes long. Okay, I won't listen to the whole thing, but I kind of want to listen to Automaton Erotica. I hold the peace. Good. Okay. Make it a little bit. Okay. Live reaction. When's the drop? Was it like, oh, you said it was trance, right? Trance doesn't have drops, I think. Skoog with the F me eyes. I recommend Alien Bebop. Better designed. Automaton was a weekend project. Trance can have drops. Does it have drops? Someone gave you a comment. It says Quem sabe faz no 120 gasta onda. So his default eye is just me? Okay. It was highly interesting. Always is learning about perceptives on other sides of the spectrum of sexualities. I've always advertised for open-mindedness and desire to learn. Yeah, me too. And I'm always happy to like hear other people's perspectives as well. So this is good. This is good. I can imagine having this in the background when I'm like totally high. And I think that's what you were going for. So let's also give like Alien Bebop a quick listen. Is my face too big? Just let me know. I'm definitely using part of the song as BG music in Vampire the Masquerade. Big face Skoog. Okay. We'll do big face Skoog. Face isn't big enough. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the only thing I can do to remedy that is just getting even closer to the screen. It's good. Agreed. More face. Now react to the music. Do I want to know? Too much headphones? Not enough face? God damn. I can count your black spots individually. Okay, we're not gonna do that ever again. Not doing that again. Palior just killed it. Palior killed it. How silly. Look, you know me. At this point, you should. You should know me. I am a gentleman and a scholar, but first and foremost, I am still me. Little silly me. And I will undress myself now. Ugh. It's settled. We'll do a face mask if we meet. How dare you, Palior. How dare you? Oh god, it's coming off. I'm sorry, sweater. But I'm starting to become like you, a sweater. Nothing wrong with some skincare. No, you're right. You're right. I love the reaction. Much more craziness coming in the future. Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely listen to it in full off stream though. Like what I've just reacted to was just a little teaser. You guys should listen to it yourself. All right, I'll put the link again in chat. Title of YouTube video: Skoogage is live on stream. Turns up the porn music volume. Take it off, Skoog. Full reaction on my OnlyFans. Should I make an OnlyFans account? And just bait people in by like pretending to strip and I don't really strip? I feel like people are doing that already. No. Okay. Skoog, when talking about porn, turns into Solid Snake, I see. Oh my god, Metal Gear. Do not make catfishing OnlyFans accounts. Okay. You want me to make a real OnlyFans account where I actually strip naked and post nudes? Send nudes, sorry. Is that what you want, Statchy? He just wants nudes. Typical guy. Alright, I did not expect the first hour of the stream to turn into whatever it just turned into. I do not want nudes. No, thank you. Okay. Please say you're that ninja in your snake voice. You're that ninja. It's really good. Thank you. Do you actually mean that? Because I feel like my snake voice used to be better back in the golden ages of my YouTube dream. Just feet pics then. Okay. Feet pics. I can do feet pics. If you like those Hobbiton feet. Yes, only feet pics. Okay. Socked or non-socked? Like nude pic feet or just generally pic feet pic. Pic feet. God damn. Give me them socks, boy. There's a market for it somewhere. Well, then you better get back to it and play Metal Gear Solid 1 another 7 times to perfect the impression. Cake is out of action. What happened to Cake? He literally just said something. How is he out of action? And so is the internet. Oh no! Sock stripping. Yeah, I bet there's a market for that. I bet there's a market for that. Corner took care of Cake. Oh my god. Corner took care of cake. Corner took a slice of cake. Hire me. Hire me as a voice actor. Maybe. Someday. My stomach is good enough at that by itself. I guess I'll just hide my cigarettes in my stomach. That's a line he says at some point, right? No, that's Metal Gear Awesome. I remember now. Okay, so, like I said, I didn't expect the first half of the stream to turn into whatever it just turned into. Thanks to Lastadolk and also Cake and Corner for asking those questions. My stomach is good enough. Oh, yeah. He just can't hear the laptop. What? Hey, you have a good radio voice. You feel like more than one commercial voice. How do you mean? But thank you. That's actually something that people have already said, like back in my YouTube days, that I have a voice that would be good for radio. But I don't think I have the like aptitude and like what. No! Oh God! No! What just happened? No! Dodger! Get hacked! Oh my god! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the host. Oh my god. The chat. I can't read chat anymore. Guys, it finally happened. It finally happened. Chat is scrolling so fast that I can't read every single message individually. Oh my goodness. I'm not... Thank you everybody for like following. I don't even have time to catch up with everybody. Thank you so much everybody who's coming over from Dodger. Thank you so much for the host for the raid. I don't even know what to say. I was just gonna say that people have told me I have a good voice for radio, but I'm not a good speaker. And it's gonna prove itself now. As I completely lose it over chat. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, I'm gonna try. Nilox of Asgard. Chat is so fast nobody will know chat is cute. Chat is very cute, I agree. What kind of content do you make from F8 replay? I'm gonna have to turn this down a little. I usually like talk in the beginning of the stream, so like just chat a little bit to everybody who's in chat, who happens to be in chat. And when I don't do that, I usually play games. I try to have like some like games that I play on the reg, like right now that's Baba Is You and No One Lives Forever. I like old games. I like retro games, if you can call them retro games. I try to play like some games that I played in my childhood, so stuff that, I don't know, around the 2000 year mark. And that's basically it. I'm very silly. I can be a very lewd person when it comes to my quotes. I have a quote system. If you want to check it out, you'll see what kind of content that is. Good lord. God, Dodger. I'm... I can't believe it. Just so much love. So much love to all of y'all. Thank you so much. Christ. Follow and subscribe to the coolest Twitch. Palior, thank you. Have you seen Noida, Pixely Roguelike? I have not played it yet, but I know of it, and I did want to check it out at some point. Wow, Nelly G, you got a bona fide vamp in your stream. I have a lot of very cool people in my stream right now. I'm gonna have to buy more bits after this. What's with the sacrifice on the bed back there? Oh, that's Took. He's my alpaca. That's, he's... Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because I feel like we've heard that enough at this point. But it's still gonna oh, and I'm actually gonna hear it too. So, that's Took. Wait, hold up. Let me get him. Let me get him. You're gonna see my pajamas too while I'm at it. So this is Took. He's my alpaca slash doorstopper. He's very fluffy. My girlfriend gifted him to me at some point. Here you go. Show us the alpaca. His name is Took. That's spelled T-U-K. He is from Peru. At least I try to tell people that. I don't know if people believe me. And I love him. He's a good guy. Never enough. But I just want to be like the cool kids. Okay, listen. There you go. Wait for it. I'm sure the followers have stacked up so that this song is on loop right now. So there you go. You're saving up for a tablet? Does that mean you do art? I don't really. I do want to get back into it. I'm that kind of person that used to like draw in his free time or like doodle a little bit. I wouldn't consider myself very good at it, but I do want to get better at it as a hobby, you know. And I also used to do like Revlo rewards back when Revlo was a thing to like give people like drawings of like their usernames to like kind of like give people something to enjoy. And I kind of want to bring that back, so that's why I like set up a donation goal for a graphic tablet. But I'm not an artist. I'm not good at it. So don't be deceived. I actually can't stay, but I now follow and hope you have a lovely stream. Thank you so much to all of y'all who came over here. I can't believe Dodger actually hosted me, and thank you so much again, Dodger, if you're here. I have not been able to like find you in chat. Chat was scrolling so fast, so if you are here, thank you so much. And everybody else who's come here over from Dodger's stream, thank you so much for taking the time to like chat and to give this guy just 5 seconds of your time. I really appreciate it, and I'm a big fan of Dodger, and her community is great, so I know you guys are great, so all the love to you guys. Damn, that's me too. I had to kind of pick between writing and art, and I pursued writing, but I want to get back into art too. A tablet is a good first step. Yeah, I thought so too, because, you know, I typically, this is going to be very silly, but I hate like spending paper for anything. Whenever I like prepare like a cheat sheet for an exam I'm taking, for example, I write as small as I possibly can to use as much of the paper as possible. And doodling has turned into something for me that would be a waste of paper if I did it on paper. So I primarily try to do it like digitally now, which is why I feel like a graphic tablet would be a good investment for me. Professors hate him. They do, because my writing is so damn tiny. Whenever someone sees me write, they're like, "You do know we have paper, right?" So technically, if you are still streaming, you can raid her back. She has to do farm stuff, but she said in a few hours she's gonna do a panicking stream to get ready for the move. Ooh, I will. Thank you for letting me know. Truth be told, I haven't been around her streams for a pretty long while. I did want to get back to it. And I guess that would be a good excuse to. Usually I would have ended the stream in like about an hour, but if people are still around for that, then absolutely I'm gonna like raid her back. We can be like, yo, this is Skoog Raid. We don't have any cool emotes. Well, we do have emotes, but it's up to you to decide whether they're cool or not. How do we help for donations towards tablet? I would hate to ask for it because you guys literally just got here and you don't even know if I'm good at anything that I do here. Thank you so much for the question. If you really, really do have money to spend on some random internet stranger that you just met, there is a donation link somewhere down below in the like description. It's like one of those Streamlabs donation links. But like I said, I'm just super happy that you guys are here. I'm super happy. I'm a little bit out of breath because I just have no idea how I'm ever gonna thank Dodger for this, first of all. And secondly, I have no idea how to talk to hundreds of people at the same time. And it is crazy to me that there are hundreds of people in chat right now. Literally crazy. She might not be streaming till 9 p.m. her time. So 10 p.m. your time for your information. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna let down all these lovely people that just got here, so... What's the story behind that the Hearthstone card? Specifically, the pic of you with that hammer. I went to Finland, and that's basically all the backstory you need. Finns can be pretty crazy, yo. Essentially, there was some, like, furniture that they were getting rid of, and they were basically like, you want to smash some furniture? And me and my friend said, fuck yeah, we wanted to smash some furniture. So we just took some hammers and some other tools to them and just went ham on them. I don't know what you're talking about. You're great at chatting. Thank you so much. This is really hard for me because I've never had this many fans or this many viewers in chat. I'm like a little. This is like a little above my league. I thought the Swedish was the furniture guy. Yes. Well, here's the thing: the Swedish make the furniture, and the Finns break it. Essentially, smashing the stuff is different than building. Exactly. Man, that sounds fun. Stoob! Oh my god, Stoob is here as well. How you doing, man? Yeah, it was pretty freaking fun, I have to say. Just smashing stuff really gets it out of your system from time to time. So anti-Kia. That's a very good way of putting it, Ben. I would love to smash furniture with a hammer. If you ever have anything like old and you like replace it with something new, like you're getting a new desk or something, do yourself the favor. Get it out into like some kind of yard where you have lots of space, and you can also like pick back up the pieces because we don't like littering. And just smash it. It's very liberating for your soul. Skoog can also converse in several languages. That's true. I'm actually not American or English. I'm German, actually, so I can speak German to you if you guys are into that. I try my best to speak in other languages as well, but I'm not sure how good I am at it. I learn like stuff here and there for various languages, and I try my best. I try my hardest. All the old mods, yeah. All the old mods. Deutschland, yes. Quick, Skoog, don't tell them you're German and they're all gonna think you're a native speaker. I don't want to deceive people, though. Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good, yeah. Sorry I haven't popped in for so long. Oh, dude, it's absolutely fine. I never expect people to, like, pop in and like, use their hard-earned free time to spend it on this guy. Damn, I couldn't tell you were German. You've done really well with your accent. Thank you so much. It's been a long road. Like, I had a YouTube channel in like 2009, and well, I started like doing Let's Plays there in 2009, and you can really tell from the accent back then that it's been a road. It's been a long road, and it's actually one of the things that I really put an emphasis on. Like, trying to lose my native accent when I, like, try to learn another language. I really try hard with that kind of stuff. Same. Ditto. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I like hearing accents, but I don't like being the guy with an accent for some reason. It's like very, very complicated for some reason. Hell, it's still a bit hard to understand Robas. Robas? Well, you fooled me. Thought you are a native speaker. Hello from Poland. Hello back. I can't speak much Polish. I think all I can do is tak. Even though my last name is Polish. What part of Germany are you from? I'm from West Germany, so Nordrhein-Westfalen or North Rhine-Westphalia for the English speakers. Like that Ruhr area, the like we like to call it the melting pot of Germany because it's like the industrial heart of Germany to an extent. It's a very densely populated area, so a lot of like urban areas. I live kind of in the suburbs between like major cities, which is very interesting. But basically, you can't drive like half an hour without like or to get out of the city. You have to drive a lot longer than that. Flails in wanting to meet up, but also second wave. Second wave? Oh, I still haven't recovered from the first one. How's Angela doing these days? You're like mentioning people that I have no idea what you mean. Oh no! Someone. Oh god, I'm gonna have to.
Here you go, man.
To turn on sound again. Thank you so much for the. Okay, hold up. See, this is why I'm unprepared for this kind of stuff. Because I have no way of seeing. Oh good lord! Oh good lord! What is this? I'm new to this, so you're gonna have to excuse me. But yeah, I have hard eyes now. So that's happening. Oh no! Someone is stepping up their game. Okay, recent events. A lot of people have followed. Chubby Metalhead donated 10 euros, saying, "Here you go, man." Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. I don't know how to thank you guys for all the followers and for all the bits that have just been throwing around. 700 and 400 bits from ISIS. Thank you so much. Good lord. I'm completely out of breath, guys. It was a dumb joke. Okay. I was like, do I know this person? Do I know this person? Should I know this person? I hate it. I thought it would be funny to like try this out. And people don't usually like donate that much. So I was like, okay, let's see what this mask thing is about. And occasionally there are some really good ones. How are things in Germany right now? Hope you're keeping safe. Yeah, in terms of how we're doing, since I do live in a very densely populated area, it is like pretty dangerous, I guess, as dangerous as it can really get, because I mean the numbers are still low enough that we don't really have to worry, but we do have like the peak within Germany, so everybody's always. Oh, that's what you meant with second wave. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we are preparing for that right now as we speak. Like, there's already like businesses trying to like keep their co-workers at home. There are like laws getting set into place again about like, okay, so this and this many people can meet up in public. It's getting more complicated again because the numbers are on the rise again. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Hope you get back into art. Thank you so much, Chubby. I really appreciate it. And I do want to get back into art so badly. I had to get my spot back. Better than most countries, but also the second wave is spiking right now, and people in cities are mostly not following the rules at all. Therefore, it's meh. Yeah, unfortunately. But I've got a rather positive outlook, especially because there's countries that have it way worse right now. We don't have to really talk about it for you to know which ones I mean, and I'm just feeling for those countries. Germany has been handling it really well, so I'm not too worried, and I'm just hoping it stays that way and that we can all chillax. Netherlands is going into partial lockdown again. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, my parents are on vacation right now in the Netherlands. I hope they're going to be able to like get back without any problems. In France, we are going to have a curfew in big cities. Oh, chat is scrolling so fast. I need to scroll back up. Oh no, I can't read it. See, this is why you usually use an IRC client. But even now I can't find it anymore. Or you can be in America, where most folks never even followed the rules to begin with. Well, that's one of the countries that I thought of mentioning, but, you know. Marianne! Hello, how you doing? Dodgers chat got here while I was having dinner. Ah, what are you having? I don't think we've ever really left the first wave, and now they are talking about a second one. It's complicated, for sure. It's gotten better in Germany before, and now it's getting worse again, so there's definitely some sort of, like, wave going on. Some sort of, like, second wave, I mean. Sweats in getting flights and trains around London. I get that. Knowing how busy London can get. I know that. Skoog trying to catch up to chat. Nice. This is really hard for me, but also just really amazing. Thank you to all of you who are still here. Like, I'm not the most interesting person by any, like, definition of the word. So to all of y'all who are still here, thank you so much for giving me your time. I really enjoy just reading so many people's messages. The US has just been constantly downhill, basically. I do hope it gets better soon. We're going to have to see what the elections in November are going to bring about and how the government is going to respond to the crisis then. But I try to stay on a positive outlook, really. I had some nice salad with lots of tomato and purslane. Nice. Porcelain. That sounds crunchy. North America, it's like yin and yang for the COVID-19 response. It's definitely not easy for Americans right now. Just eat and you won't be hungry. What is purslane? Not heard of that before. Me neither, but I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of 200 people. You seem like a cool guy. Thank you so much, Upside Down Bananas. You seem like a cool guy. Or girl, I don't know. Or lovely in between, as my best friend likes to call it. ISIS, thank you so much. Wait, you're overdoing... Oh, wait, no, it's not ISIS. Shame on me. Hide behind the alpaca. ICKH226, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I'm just so used to ISIS being the one that cheers with bits, so I wrongly thought it was her. But thank you so much, IC. I really appreciate it. I like chilled streamers, to be honest, especially since I like to have something going on in the background while I work. I do usually talk a lot. I try to play games a lot as well. And I know when I play games, I'm not as concentrated on, like, talking as I usually would be. I try to talk all the damn time, though. It's like more of a self-exercise in most cases. I, like, okay, I'm playing a game, I'm focusing on the game, of course, but also I'm, like, trying to not be silent for too long. It's like a good self-exercise, but it doesn't always work, so... I hope I can bring you some entertainment for now. And if you ever do decide to, like, check back in with us, then I hope that I can live up to those standards, of course. But I just appreciate all of you all being here and giving me your time of day to begin with. Yeah, I work at a bar here in the UK. For some reason, we're still open. I honestly think we should close. Yeah, bars and restaurants is a really complicated topic in light of the whole COVID thing. I have seen places that do tend to, like, do it really well. But it's also, like, it's not easy for a business to stay open when they have to follow so many regulations. So they just kind of have to, like, figure out what they can do in order not to endanger human lives and still make enough money to, like, keep their employees employed, right? It's not easy, for sure. And I think a lot of, like, business owners are struggling with that as well. That's okay. No, it's not okay. I hide behind my shame, Icy. You're not my shame, buddy. Take care, dude. They seem to change the rules for pubs and bars a lot. Seems a massive pain for the staff. Yeah. Excuse me. I think it's probably the worst for the staff because they have to like kind of figure out how they're gonna deal with it. Like, I just imagine you guys are stressed as hell, as all hell. Got a class picked out for Shadowlands? I always play my Paladin. I've never switched classes. I've like leveled alts. I have some alts at max cap, but I always stick to my Paladin because he's just my baby. Skoog is lovely, so I'm glad a bunch of new people are here now. I wish I could be here more often. Aw, Emma, Marian, thank you so much for saying that. I think you're lovely too. And it's really sweet of you to say that. Interesting. Doesn't look like there's a translation to anything I'm familiar with. Just a veggie. Don't get in here, I guess. Ooh, I feel like I should have read the message you were replying to in order to figure that out. I have to be more professional now. Hold up. I feel like I can turn up the volume for that again. Thank you so much for following. Okay, you know what? I'm going to quickly read out who's followed me. If I can. I'm not sure this list is complete, but if it is, thank you so much, first of all, Dex Bonus, for raiding with a party of 1,119 people. Winter Blizz, Nebula Gaming, Amanda Lucy, C Fo Gaming, No Roots, Chubby Metalhead, Megan. Ah, wait. Megan217, Upside Down Bananas, Werewolf, Teo Noel, Ygorom or Igorom, Megan Saris, and ICKH226. This time I read your name. Thank you guys so much for following. I really appreciate it. Welcome to being Skookids, as we call ourselves. Let me turn that down again. Slime, thank you so much for following as well. And Tifsum. God. Okay. There's this second wave that we have been talking about. I try to like listen guys, when I'm streaming, I try to really focus in on as many people as I can. I try not to leave anyone out. But usually I'm here with like between maybe 10 and 20 people if I'm having a good day. So, if I don't read a message or a name of someone following me right away, don't take it personally. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Good Lord, I still can't get over how many people are here. Are here still. After me babbling on for like half an hour, not really knowing where to go with all that I say. Okay, Took. It's time to gently set you down on the table behind me, maybe. You can't be seen. I like how he was called a sacrifice when we started. Someone was like, "What's that sacrifice on your bed?" Make sure to tell them when you stream, Skoog. Oh, that's maybe a good idea. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure how entertaining you guys think I am. How many people just still have the stream on in the background and have made some food, laid with their wife or their husband, or, I don't know, went on a walk. But in any case, if you guys are interested, I tend to stream on Sundays. God, let me think. Thursdays and Sundays. Thursdays, if I can handle it, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. as well. Usually on Thursdays we try to play newer games. So right now I'm playing Baba Is You, which isn't really new, but that's usually like one series. And Sundays we do another series, which is usually like older games, like a old school Sunday is what we call it, where we play like older games. Like right now we were playing No One Lives Forever, for example. Before we played Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast. And that's basically it. Regularly on Thursday and Sunday, exactly. Babbling is the best part. I try to babble as much as I can. I do run out of words sometimes. I'm not as good at talking as Dodger is, for example. I really admire her for the ability to just keep a conversation going with like no conversation partner at all. Like, she replies to chat often enough, but she manages to just keep talking just solely from her own inspiration, and I really admire that. I can't do that. I really can't. I gotta react to something. I gotta read chat. I gotta be like, okay, so this person said this, so I'm gonna say this in response. That's what I can do. I cannot speak for myself that much. No way. I've stayed here even after I learned you play Alliance, Loktar Ogar. I don't mind Horde, but your war chief is a little bit crazy in the head. I mean, not anymore since you switched war chiefs again, but man, kind of broken up Horde you got there. But I love you anyway. It's good, even if you're Horde. The best part about Skoogage's streams is Skoogage, duh. That's in Central European time. Yes, exactly. I should have mentioned that because not everybody here has the same time zone. I'm German. I live in Germany, so my time zone is right now Central European Standard Time. Or summertime, sorry. So when it's winter, it's going to change to Central European time. It's a little bit confusing with time zones. But basically, 5 p.m. German time is when I start. And I usually go on for like no more than 4 hours. I don't want to say I always go on for 4 hours because sometimes I just go for 2. I literally just realized it's Thursday. I thought it was Tuesday. That happens to me so many times too. You're wrong, sir. Single as hell. I haven't laid with anyone. Aw. Well, you can still lay with yourself and have that enjoyable experience. I'm sorry. This is the kind of stuff that you can expect when you're on my channel. To be fair, Dodger has been talking for 10 plus years. I know, and there's just no stopping her. She is a pro. Where does one buy a llama? It is very cute. My girlfriend bought it at a German store about Danish beds. I'm not sure. Hang on. I can Google it for you. Because I'm not sure if it exists in... Oh, okay. Apparently it's a worldwide one. It is actually a Danish company. Okay, it's called JYSK Holding, or just JYSK. In Germany, it's called the Dänisches Bettenlager, which means like Danish bed storage. And apparently there's cute little door stopper llamas to buy there, so I can recommend it. My girlfriend has a white one. I have the great one. The gray one. The great one, of course. I won't lay with anyone ever, by the way. That's fine. You don't need to. Like I said, you can also just go on a walk. That's fine too. Instead of laying with someone, just go on a walk. It frees the mind. And maybe the sun will do you well as well. I mean, that is half of what they do. The Haras in Peru. Yes, in Peru, exactly. That's a better answer. I should have gone with that. I need to go to Peru. Wait, War Chief switched again. Who's the new one? I think it's Thrall again now. I am loyal to the Forsaken, Lady Sylvanas OP. Okay. Okay. So you're not Horde, then. I wish the Alliance had more infighting like the Horde. Makes the Horde interesting, in my opinion. You're not wrong there. You know what? I'll give you that. Absolutely, I'll give you that. I do like the Alliance, but they are pretty stable when it comes to their, like, structure. So it's not like the Horde where there's, like, internal struggles sometimes. So you're absolutely right about that. Brawler. Oh, did I do Brawler's Guild? Just remembered. Think they recently opened up Machu Picchu in Peru since one guy had been trapped there for ages and hadn't been yet. I think I read an article that they only opened that for him exclusively, which is amazing. Imagine being trapped in Peru for like 6 months and and you get a whole tourist attraction just for yourself. Isn't that amazing? It's an alpaca. You're not wrong. Lucky I'm a Dane then. Ooh, yes. Ah, JYSK. We have those in Poland too. Ooh. Well, there you go. I'm glad I googled that because I always just knew it as the Danish bed storage, which is a mouthful, even in German. So, even in German, I shouldn't say that. German words tend to be very long. Reading chat and responding is half of what they do, is what I was saying. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you realized that I had no idea what you were replying to. I don't know anything about WoW lore, but I remember that everyone in the WoW community all hate one character because it is such a glaringly self-insert. Oh, yes. I think that would be Thrall. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that basically like, what's his name? Chris Metzen self-inserting himself into the game? More or less. Like, Ilneas is one of the best settings, but they just left it behind. I know! I wish they would rebuild it and use it as a capital. I mean, there's a chance now, right? I mean, they destroyed Teldrassil and Undercity. So, maybe there's a chance for them making Gilneas a city. If they don't want to be like, okay, we're just going to give Teldrassil back to the Alliance and Undercity back to the Horde, and it's going to be fine. I don't know. You're enjoying the quotes. I'm currently on a WoW break. I got 5 characters to 60 in Classic and I'm burned out. I like WoW because there is a lot of like various things to be done in that game. Also, I'm re-enabling desktop audio. I like that there's like so many various things to be done. I've got my character at max level, the one I really care about, and that's good enough for me. I have some alts that I have leveled up, and I use those for professions, but on my main character, I basically do everything. I go back to solo old content, I try to get as many achievements as I can, and I always find something to do, and that's why I love that game. I do see how it burns out people, though, that don't necessarily care about everything, so I definitely get that. All the quotes are amazing. They need to be on shirts. I'm not sure you would want to run around with a shirt that says, let's see, I have a very platonic relationship with sausages. Actually, that would be a good t-shirt quote, I guess. We've got the wife one a bunch today. I don't even know what it means anymore. You know, half, if not all of these quotes just, like, happened in the course of me playing a game. I'm gonna close the window because folks outside are getting rowdy. I've just been playing games, and I've just been saying weird shit. Pardon my French. You know, reading these back, like, even a month later, it's just like, what the hell happened there? What the hell happened there? They get free shit even if it's a dude who is almost naked. Like, what did I do that would possibly justify a response like that? I can't tell you. I might dip back into retail. I was big on gold making and companion pets. How much gold were you making? Like, I've always wondered how much, like, you can make in that game without, like, a major hit to your sanity. When Skoog sells merch, limited amount of shirts. Only the same amount of shirts as quotes. One of a type. Ooh. I like that idea. But today is a very exceptional day. Because I don't usually have 180 viewers. I'm not sure if the number's going down by then. It probably has, but geez, there's still so many of you in here. Thank you so much. But usually it's just a handful of people, like, enjoying a very, very calm and quiet chat and me just rambling on in the background. So, if there were enough people who would be interested in shirts like that, I'd love that, but I don't think that would be that the selling numbers would be up there at all. And not that it's about the money, but you know, selling t-shirts, making t-shirts is kind of expensive, so I guess I'd at least have to break even on that. Or I don't have to break even, but I at least don't have to make it like a huge loss. Is there a site for all of them? For the quotes, I'm considering if there's like a way to like have a site for quotes. But I haven't gotten around to like work on it a lot. So maybe someday. I can view them fairly easily somewhere. Last time I checked, around $300 worth of... Oh, jeez. Chat scrolled again. Hold up. I can do this. Worth of WoW tokens worth of gold. Jeez. That's like 3 million gold? That is a lot. Well, this is nice while I wait for my pizza. What kind of pizza did you get? These are the kind of questions that you'll always get. You're having food? I immediately gotta know what it is. Not that I'm like a cook or anything. Don't want to set up false expectations about me, but I'm very interested in what you eat. Maybe you could buy a bunch of black shirts and handwrite the quotes with silver Sharpie. I'm worried they would not survive the trip to wherever they're going. But I guess that is a possibility. I mean, you know, if anyone's interested in that, like if anyone's really interested in that, let me know. Let me know what quote you want, and I'll definitely consider it. Maybe I'll put up like channel point rewards for that, and like just instead of like for the time being, like instead of having like, oh, I'll draw you a stick figure, I'll be like, if you give me 100,000 channel points or something, I will send you a t-shirt with a quote of your choosing. Yeah, true. At this point, we're like basically all personal friends, and some of us were before he streamed even. Yeah. And now there's like hundreds of people here, and I have no idea. I'm like, I don't know if you noticed. Probably not, because I'm here rambling on, but I'm not necessarily the most extrovert person. So having hundreds of people here is a good test of my like being able to remain calm. And I hope I've been doing well so far. Half chicken with mushrooms and half meat leftovers. Ooh. Or meat leftovers. Meat lovers. There you go. That sounds good. I usually just put as much meat on my pizza as I can. Maybe some spinach. Broccoli. But usually something meaty. Can you check gold on an inactive account? Not sure. I don't think you can. Post the shirt with quote written on in felt tip. By the time it arrived, the quote would probably be all smeared. That would be part of the charm. Because these quotes are really not something that are not smeary in a way. I don't remember what quote that was. Let's see, I never get tired of that, dude. Just unload on me. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I tend to forget the context to every single quote, like no less than a month or no more than a month after it. If you give me $100, you get a shirt. For some reason, I thought that's what you're going to say. I mean, if you want to pay me for shirts, I'm going to, like, if you want to pay me $100 for a shirt, I'm going to send you a shirt. No problem. Because last time that I bought shirts, they weren't $100. So I would definitely make a profit out of that. Hope we're not making you nervous. No, don't worry about it. I am a little nervous, but in like a good way. I'm very excited, I guess. I would have never thought I would ever get like a rate from Dodger. Like it blows my mind. She has a lot of very, very cool people that she knows, and she could have hosted anyone, and it was me. This like small, irrelevant, like German person who rambles on to many, many hundreds of people right now, and has no way of entertaining them enough than like any of her friends. Imagine ordering meat leftovers pizza from Domino's. Yo, can I just have some leftover turkey dinner on a pizza, please? Leftovers from whom, though? Like, that would be my issue. Like, someone must have eaten that, and someone must have stopped eating it, and you eat his leftovers, or her leftovers, and it's just like... I don't know that person. I don't know their, like, eating habits. I don't know if there's spat all over their food. I don't want it on my pizza. But if you're just putting your own, like, leftover meat on your pizza, that's something else. I think I can live with that, even though I'm not sure how you would put, like, a leftover turkey dinner on a pizza. The meat leftover gamble. New at Domino's. If you're not very extrovert, just shout out the nervosity and then feel relieved and talk like normal. I feel like I would have to mute myself to do that. Let me do it. Okay, we did it. You guys will never know if I actually yelled or not. It'll always be a mystery. Dodger has a thing called Raid Leader you can spend channel points on. I spent my points on getting her to raid you? What? No way! Statchi, you're responsible for this? Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I know Skoog has been wanting a few more people around for a while. Yeah, because people are friends. I love people that are friends. And especially Dodger's chat. Like, Dodger's chat, for as long as I can remember, has always been filled with extremely cool people. And I just always appreciated her community. And I know that everyone who's here from her channel is just a lovely person. And it's very, very hard for a Dodger viewer to be like a toxic person or someone that I don't want to associate with. So that's precisely what I want. Like, people here that we can like have a nice friendly chat with, and that we can like feel at home with, basically. And I know that Dodger always gets that because she just has the most amazing chat. So thank you, Statchi. I really appreciate that. How many points did you spend on that? I'm gonna totally mispronounce your name because I'm not sure. Oh, you subscribed? No way! I thought that was a follow. F8 Replay. Or Fate Replay? Fate Replay. I'm gonna say Fate Replay. If I'm wrong about this, just correct me. Thank you so much for using your Prime. Or it's not even a Prime subscription. You paid actual money to subscribe to me. Thank you so much for subscribing, as we call it here. I gotta get like back into my headcanon about what this channel is. But thank you so fucking much. I really appreciate that. And I really hope that you're enjoying your time here. And that goes for all of y'all, of course. Gonna put my own hearts in chat. I mean, I don't have any special ones. But you can have my face now. It looks like this. Wait. It looks like this. There you go. Oh my god, the emotes are great. Thank you. I was hoping they were. I was hoping that someone would get to enjoy them. Oh god, Cake made a... Say this with your announcer voice, man. Get your Domino's Thanksgiving leftover pizza now from your local Domino's. Our finest pizza craftsmen pour out their very hard to deliver the perfect Thanksgiving experience on top of a delicious pizza to your doorstep.
Within the blink of an eye. Don't waste time and order now at 1-800-EAT-IT. That's 1-800-EAT-IT.
Money worth spent. Oh my god, yes, do it. Whoa, 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 that's a good voice. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad people enjoy that. Nailed it. That's a pretty good ad voice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe I should do ads. Maybe I should do ads in my free time. Be like, yo, if you give me like $5, I should make that on Fiverr. I should be like, if you give me $5, I'll do your advertisement for whatever you want. If it's like, I don't know, some cream against like medicinal problems, or you are like advertising a car, the new Fiat or something like that. I don't know. But thank you so much. I don't always like my voice. Specifically my German one. I think it's rubbish. So when someone says that they like my voice, if it's just my normal voice or my pretend voice, I'm very glad. Medicinal problems. I was gonna take that a lot further, but I thought I don't want to like scare away these lovely people that have literally just gotten to know me today. I was not paying attention. All I heard was eat it. Did the gravy not leak out, or was it super thick gravy? You guys are still talking about food? I missed the conversation about food. Hash browns, gravy, bacon, all inside of a calzone, which was made more like a pancake. Ooh. You literally should. Aw, thank you. That was great. Biscuits and gravy. So thick gravy. Oh god, you guys are making me hungry again. I had so much food today. I was like, God, the last few days I've always cooked up something. Oh no. Time to start a war in front of 150 people. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I'm going to stop the war right here because my answer will be no for the reason that I seem to be allergic against pineapple. Your German voice differs from the English one? I would say so, yeah. I feel like there's like a big difference between my German and my English voice. That's valid. That's a fair reason. I would say so. Well, that's valid. All right, great. We stopped the war before it happened. Joke's on you. Maybe I'm not actually allergic and I just said that to, like, disarm the situation. Well, now you got to speak German for us if you want to, of course. Thing is, I never know what to say when people say something German to me. Do it. You'd certainly get me to buy meat leftovers. Oh, really? Like, someone's leftovers? You would be like, yeah, give me that shit. I'll just slurp it up. Now ask the chat. Okay, guys, what do you like on your pizza? Pineapple or no? Talk German to me. Hey, Miss Fame, how you doing, girl? Say I'm allergic to pineapple. Ich habe eine Ananasallergie. That's a really short sentence, though. And also, pineapple is like ananas in every single language other than English. Reread the Thanksgiving pizza ad, but in German. Oh god, I would have to like translate that first. Just say something from one of the chat. We won't even know if you say something random in German. That's true, but maybe there's someone who can speak German in chat, and he'll be like calling me out and being like, I know what you did. Can you tell dog to stop blowing up my cars? Dog, stop that shit. Cut that shit out. Or keep going. It could be fun. I'm not sure yet. You decide. And thank you for the biddies, Isis. Thank you so much. Yes to pineapple. Yes, pineapple. No to pineapple. Okay, I've counted 2 yeses and 1 no. Pineapple is like fine, but I wouldn't pick it. I feel like I've been like that too. Excuse me. Pineapple over olives. Okay. Maybe I'll make enemies here. I really hate olives. I can't stand them. It is ananas in Turkish, yeah. Our stream died. No, we have chat but no video feed. Oh, can someone reply to Cake with a very sad face? Preferably Skoogage sad if you have it. Sweats in learning German. Ananas is Danish as well. I think it's literally ananas in like every language apart from English. I studied German for 4 years, but I can only generally get the gist of what people say now. I cannot speak it, not confidently at least. I feel like you really need a conversation partner in order to like properly learn a language, because I've been studying like all sorts of languages. I've been studying like Dutch, Japanese, French, Finnish, a lot of languages, Italian, Spanish. But what I'm lacking is like someone to speak it to. And I feel like that is really what solidifies your abilities in a language. Hallo, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. There you go, Darth Heinemann. Your name is also very German, in fact. Heinemann. I hear that name a lot in Germany, so. But keep at it, keep learning that language, and try to like find someone who you can casually speak with in that language. It really, really helps. I speak German. I speak German, so I've got you on watch, Skoog. Oh no, upside down bananas. Oh no. Someone says, wait, I'm gonna have to scroll up. No, I love olives. I'm sorry. Fate replay. I'm so sorry. I hate olives, says Miss Fame. Am I missing the goddamn German speaking? I could speak some more, but you guys are gonna have to like give me sentences to just throw out at you. I can still see the video. Is anyone else having problems? I hope not. On pizza, I like chilies and beef and or chicken. Yes to all kinds of meat. I do tolerate chilies as well, but I usually don't like pick them out. I guess I will talk to you all pretending you aren't actually just talking to Skoog. There's like a lot of people in chat that are like talking to each other though. No audio, no video, just chat. What? How does that happen? Yeah, no, I feel fairly okay. That message is gone forever now. Yes, it is. I agree. I wanted to move to Germany to really improve my German, but it fell apart. Oh no, what happened? I should have mentioned that was over 5 years ago. So it's been a hot minute since I've actually studied it. It's really hard to get back into that kind of stuff, I feel like. I feel like you really got to do like stuff daily to get better, and sorry, I'm really gassy for some reason. I should cut down the Coke. I feel like you need to do it at least weekly to like keep at your level. It's really easy to like you lose your abilities speaking a language if you don't speak it at all. I mean, my mom fed us chilies when I was a kid, so I can take it hot. Nice. Not me. Okay, good here. I see. Oh, that's great. You guys are replying to whether or not you guys are having issues with the stream. That's good to know. That's great. Careful with that. You need a visa to work in Germany, and in order to get the visa, you need to be able to speak German. So moving to Germany without speaking German is hard. Yeah. I would think so, but I feel like, and this is like no, in no way like, God, now I'm lacking the words. This is in no way like a complaint or anything. Like, I don't mind people at all, no matter what language they speak. But I feel like I've met a lot of people in Germany that cannot speak a single word of German. And like I said, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But I feel like you can still make it in Germany without speaking German. Why can't Germany speak English instead? Yeah, sorry about that. We like wrote some cool books in German and then decided the language is like cool and like the language of poets, so we kind of stuck to it. And then English evolved from German, so we were like, yeah, you know what, let's just let those people do whatever they want. We'll just stick to the good old. I love some of the random sentences Duolingo gives me sometimes. My favorite one is still Der Junge ist schwach. Which is just rather ominous. Yeah, Duolingo has the tendency to just throw stuff at you, which is really weird. I had some too. I had a really weird sentence that I think at some point made a screenshot of. I would have to find it though. I don't know if I can. And I'll just be sitting here literally searching for it all damn day. Oh, wait. I think I just might have found it. Yes. Okay, so. For example, this one. Like, excuse me? Excuse me, I am an apple. Or, let's see. Okay, yeah, this is also kind of weird. The big animal. Yes, it is a big animal. Or... No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just super weird. Super weird. Duolingo has an issue. That owl is out to kill you too. But, you know, just be careful when you're dealing with owls. You're so right about the losing language thing. When I was in college, I barely spoke Urdu, and I was really afraid I was losing it because I even think in English. I love the English language, but I have to speak to my parents and extended family to keep up my Urdu skills. So Urdu is your native language? Because, to be fair, I thought the, like, losing your language level kind of thing was, like, mostly related to languages that you learn, in your later years. So I thought with native languages, it was a little bit more easy to, like, retain that kind of knowledge. But if you're saying that you're even losing your, like, native language knowledge, then damn. That's really rough. And I'm sorry to hear that because I bet it's like, I bet you don't want to, like, lose the language you grew up with. I was just going to bring this one up. They use that sentence in every language. They do? I think I'll be out. The stream is nigh unwatchable. Oh no! Cake! I'll see based on the next few minutes. Aw. I'm gonna send a sad smiley face. Well, you gotta know if you're talking to an apple. That's true. You gotta know how to identify yourself. And if you happen to, like, you can be a male, you can be a female, or you can be an apple. You can be anything nowadays. So just let them know. Just let them know so they know how to address you. Do apples have pronouns, though? That's what I want to know. Like, do you need to say... I guess it, maybe? If you're talking to an apple? Translating words is not the same as translating sentences. That's true. And translating sentences is definitely important. So that's good on Duolingo. But I still feel like bringing out random sentences that you're never going to say in real life is not the way of doing it. So I prefer Memrise to anyone who is, like, looking for some resources to learn languages. Memrise.com. I use it every goddamn day, and it's worked wonders for me. It does mostly vocabulary, but there's, like, a lot of, like, sentences and grammar lessons going on as well, so it's got you, boo. Is a Granny Smith female? I guess apples can have genders, too. Yeah, so let's say Granny Smith is a female. Pink Lady is a female. Are there male apples, though, is the next question that we need to ask ourselves. Because I'm not sure I've heard of a Mr. or a Grandfather Smith. Grandpa Smith, maybe. I can relate to that. To be fair, I don't speak Vietnamese much at all anymore, but I don't think I have forgot it yet. Okay. Maybe it's also something that's different for people. Like, maybe some people have it easier just retaining their, like, native language skills than others. Subtle ad. Oh, wait. I'll just leave one last message for our new guests before I'm out. Skoogage has a Discord where all streams are announced, and we all know each... what is the Discord link? Oh, someone put it in chat already. Look at that. Statchy, thank you so much. And Cake, you as well. See ya, Cake. I'm so sorry that you can't watch the stream. That sucks. But thank you for being here, and I'm not sure if you even hear me anymore. Me not knowing what app Skoog is talking about, it better not be Duo. It's Memrise. A Jonathan is a type of apple. Really? A Jonathan? Jonathan apple. Wow, okay. Okay, so we do have male apples. So I guess just being able to say, "Excuse me, I'm an apple," doesn't really tell them how they should address you in at all, unfortunately. But we've come a little bit closer to the conundrum, to the solution of the conundrum. Anyway, fruit are the female parts of plants. Listen, there's no place here for your logic. We were just having a lovely conversation about male and female apples, and if the male apple loves the female apple very much, and the female apple also loves the male apple very much, there will be many apple seedlings that will get to make a new beautiful apple tree. Oh my god, I can now hear. Yay, Kay, come back. I think trees can have genders, not apples though. No. You know, if we were to apply logic, as Miss Fame has said, then no, apples don't necessarily have genders, but... Oh, an apple love story. Exactly, look, not everything has to be science-y, even though I'm a scientist. Shame on me, right? But we can have some creativity, because I'm also an actor. To all of y'all who didn't know, I study applied computer science, but I'm also like an actor. So there's like a lot of like science versus like creative arts going on with me. And I just like the story we were building here with Mama, Granny Smith, and Jonathan. Do you think that all goes on behind Grandpa Smith's back? Cat's a Trass, thank you so much for following and becoming new Skoogage. How's it going? We can hear, we can fight. Oh no, don't fight. Plants have both male and female parts. Yes. But apples probably don't. I mean, I'm not a biologist. I don't know that stuff, to be fair. But I know that apples have seeds, so wouldn't that make them male, though? If you think about it. As opposed to female? I'm not sure. Computer science, lads and lasses. Oh, hey, you too?
A generous bestow.
Is there going to be a message?
Finally found the donation button, haha. Wanted to send some support towards UN in getting a tablet.
Aw, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Icy. For the $5. I can't believe it. So many people here today. So many people like giving me their love in one way or another. It's great. I love it. I love that you guys share the love in chat as well. I am a biologist. Oh, you are. No, a seed is the ovary of a plant, therefore the equivalent of an egg cell. The ova. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how much I know about biology. So let's take this conversation and put it somewhere else, because I'm sorry, I just slapped the shit out of the microphone. Because I'm not going to be able to like keep up with you on that one. That's out of my area of expertise, unfortunately. I know computers. I can program. I can code. I can like do some picture manipulation sometimes if you ask me for it. But I do not know much about biology. I wish I would know more, but our biology teacher in school was not the best. That was one of the like few lessons that really just made you fall asleep in class. And that sucks, because if you genuinely have an interest for like a topic or a subject or just anything, and the person who's supposed to teach you about that can't really convey all that information to you, then it's just such a shame. I got my degree in computer science, but I widely underutilize it. Initially, I was going to go on to be a programmer, but I burned out on that pretty quickly. I feel depending on the team that you work with, it can be very, very frustrating and stressful. So I get that. I work, like I have a student job, right? I work in a fairly big company. You'd think they'd have their shit together when it comes to stuff like that. But fact is, I do a lot of work that the professionals should be doing. And I do a lot of like programming work. And I can already see that if that kind of stuff gets unorganized, it would just burn you out so quickly. I love it still. I have no problem with it. And I still think I can pursue that kind of career in my future. But, damn, if I had a team that didn't communicate or just did their own thing without like adhering to the standards of the team, then I know that would get pretty freaking old very fucking soon. No problem. Thank you so much, Icy. I really appreciate it. And I just still, I don't know what to say. You guys literally just know me starting today, and you've already shown me so much love, and there's just no way I can give that back properly. Like, saying thank you does not cut it, is what I mean. I hope I can entertain you at least a little. Picture manipulation. Whose heads have you swapped, Skoog? There was a weird trend. Yay! Brawler 16, thank you so much as well for following and becoming new Skoog Kid and Gaming Jester as well. And I see Darth Heineman also. Thank you guys, you're the best. You're all new Skoog Kids, and you can come to Skoog and learn with us about biology and apples, which are not biology apparently. Thank you so much. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, there was a very weird trend among me and my friends a few years back where we just photoshopped each other in strange ways. One of the most popular ones was we Photoshop our heads on top of alpacas and llamas. Shelby did that to me, and I went on to do it to my friends, and for some reason that was just a thing that we did for a while. It was very strange. It was very, very strange. But very, very lovely. Crazy Mer! Thank you so much for following and becoming new Skoog Kid. I hope you enjoy it here. I hope you all enjoy it here. This is awesome. So many new faces that I can say hi to. Mine was physics teacher. I have no idea how the world works. That's just such a shame though. Like, I have an interest in biology and physics and chemistry, but unfortunately all of those were subjects where I had very, very crappy teachers. And because of that, my interest waned, and I wasn't able to learn the kind of things that I would have wanted to learn. And I can't keep up in a professional conversation about these kind of things, even though I would love to. I like organizing things, but I need to be at the top. I can't work under someone as a programmer. At least I haven't found anyone I can. I get that. Programming is a very, like... It's like an art for itself. You kind of need to do it your own way or no other way. And if too many interfere with that way, then you're just screwed. I get that feeling. I like it here. Dance's undead. I'm glad. I heard Photoshop. Yeah, I messed around with Photoshop. In fact, I did for Dodger a while too. There was a time where when I was watching Dodger streams, sometimes I would go and Photoshop something for the stream and put it up on Twitter after that. That was fun. I really enjoyed that, and I would like to do that again. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time to watch streams anymore. I barely watch streams nowadays anymore, and it really sucks because I'm doing them, but when it comes to watching other people, it's just like, I don't have that much time, and I hate that. I would like to be like at least more passive with that, like having a stream up in the background, but even that is just, because of so much work I had to do this past month, was impossible. But I guess now that I'm a little bit more free, I can get back into the habit of like crashing in Dodger's stream and stuff like that. And if you guys hang around there, then we'll just be there together, which is great. I see a theme recurring. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of like my natural sciences teachers were very, very crappy. So when it comes to natural sciences, I feel like I could know a lot more if I had the right teachers. Speaking of llamas and alpacas, is that one in the background? I can get him again. Hang on. That'll be great. This is Took. He's an alpaca. And he's from, what did we find out he was from? JYSK? Was that the name of the store? Actually, he's from Peru. Never mind that. Never mind the JYSK thing that I just said. He's from Peru, and he's lovely, and he's fluffy, and he's a door stopper as well. You can put him in front of your door. He'll guard it. He'll guard it like a ferocious dog. Look at him. Yo. I think it's an alpaca. Yeah. Yeah, it's an alpaca. I'm sure you have your... Excuse me for looking at your butt, but there's the like little tag. It doesn't actually say. Bettenwelt. Oh, he might not be from JYSK. I'm not sure. That might be JYSK. Skoog, show us the plushie close to the camera again so we can see it. Look at his butt. His fluffy butt. It's the greatest. Maybe I should just cut that tag off. I'm always like, no scissors. No scissors to the guy. It's called llama on the webpage. Ooh, okay, there you go. He's a llama. He's not an alpaca. I was lying to you the entire time. Shh, they might know. They might know now. JYSK sounds right. I wouldn't mess with that alpaca. I'm smart. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. A dog that spits instead of barking. Yeah. I don't know why they do that necessarily, but it's a smart choice. I would get a lot more, oh geez, I gotta get the hell out of here if someone was spitting at me other than like barking at me. I'm not that afraid of dogs, but I don't like spit in my face. I'm back. I was having dinner. What did I miss? Oh geez, we talked about so much stuff now that I can hardly remember, like the tangents that we took. I think there was like a Photoshop topic. We talked about like natural sciences and computer science because I study computer science. So we were briefly talking about how my natural sciences teachers sucked. We've just been chatting, so you've not missed anything in particular. What in the world? I've missed some things. Welcome back. Guys, this is great. I'm getting a lot of input from you guys, which is lovely. Usually I just like try to keep my conversation going just from things that I want to say or I like respond to, but you guys are giving me a lot of input, which is fantastic. Heading out. Bye, y'all. This was fun. I'll be back. That's nice to know. Upside Down Bananas. It was really nice having you here. Thank you so much for being here and have a lovely day. And hopefully see you again. Bye-bye. Good night. I don't know if you're heading to bed, but if you are, good night. So everyone here is a nerd, basically. Yeah. I mean, you guys are coming from Dodger's channel, right? So most of you guys. Maybe someone was like, oh, look at this guy. He has 120 viewers for some reason. guess I'm going to check it out. If you are, hello. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff that is probably going to... Oh, maybe not. I mean, right now our conversation is very standard. Or not standard, I should say, but like relatively normal, as opposed to the sometimes very crazy stuff that happens here. Like just in the beginning of the stream, when I was reacting to someone who made some psytrance music, and I was like waving and shaking my head in front of the camera, like zoomed in at this level. That was pretty weird. In comparison to that, we're doing fairly standard stuff. My physics teacher sucked in high school, but I was very good at it and was motivated to show him up by actually being great. Good on you! Because that's the kind of stuff that I didn't manage to do when I was confronted with bad teachers. Unfortunately, I would have really liked to, but it just never did happen for me. And so, I don't know. I do, like, my interest hasn't waned enough that I would never, like, read more into the topics that my teachers weren't able to, like, convey over to me. But, there's definitely, like, stuff that I could have picked up a lot earlier. I'm a big nerd. I have a fine arts degree, getting a new media degree, and a game designer. Arts degree, I very much definitely... Well, I mean, I admire you for all of that. Because all of that is an achievement. But I, like, envy you for the fine arts degree, because I would love to be better at art. Hence the donation goal graphic tablet. But I'm just not yet. Like, I feel like you have to have patience, and you have to, like... practice every day in order to get really good at art. And I fear that I might not have the patience to do that. So for me, it's going to be mostly like I'll doodle every once in a while, and maybe I'll gradually get better, but it will be a slow process. And I feel like that's going to demotivate me at times, so sometimes I might stop and like take a break from it. I don't know, I feel like that's something that might happen. So if you want to donate, really think about whether you want to do that, knowing that I might have a very, very slow transition into good art. I have a D&D game to get to, but I shall also be back. Was very enjoyable. Ah, thank you, Daharas. Catch you later, Scoot. Catch you later. Thank you so much for being here, and to you as well. Have a lovely day, and have a lovely D&D game. That sounds great. Well then, I went and studied architecture, which has little to do with physics, so I don't know who won. I don't know, buildings have to adhere to physics too. In fact, I mean, architecture, isn't that also a lot about physics? Because you have to, like, figure out how many pillars you need to hold up a structure. I don't know, I'm oversimplifying it, but isn't that basically what it is? You need to, like consider a lot of, like, forces at play and materials and... how much stress you can put at a specific location. I feel like physics and architecture are intertwined to an extent. Art degree is fun, but when you have 4 studio classes going on and you finally hit and you hit finals, it's chaos. I can imagine that. Do you have the art degree though? Yes, you do have the art degree. So you're done with that. You did it. So still, like, not any less of my admiration for that, because you went through that and you're done. Like, man, that's an achievement. I know the pain of studio courses, and oof, they are a lot. You guys are making me very glad that I didn't go into that kind of direction. Not that I would have. I don't have the talent yet. That's the engineering side of things. Architect gets to skip all that columns physics stuff and be the creative side of things? Really? I thought architects also had to consider that kind of stuff. Excuse me again. You take a very specific branch of physics for it, so very limited in that way. Oh. Laughs forebodingly in Photoshop. What are you doing, Corner? I'm very afraid now. Take him, not me. There's so much, and now here I am suffering through this programming class so I can make video games. Ah, man, making video games is great, though. Making video games is fantastic. And I feel like it's a great hobby as well. It's something you can definitely grow in a lot as well, so... I kind of, like, put my projects on ice for a while. I would love to get back into game programming, though. What are you writing your game in, though? Like, what language? Now that I've studied computer sciences for a while, I've been confronted with all sorts of, like, various ones. And I definitely have my favorites. Goddamn pointers, man. It took a while until I understood them. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I remember that. So many all-nighters. Oh boy. I have a creative writing degree, and even though I'm in debt, I wouldn't do anything differently. I love to write. Man, I love to write too. I don't do it nearly as much as I used to, but I used to write little stories. I used to be a lot more creative than I am nowadays. Maybe it's the time. Maybe it's that I don't have that much time anymore to do that kind of stuff. But I loved writing so damn much. A lot more than, like, drawing. But drawing is, like, for me, more realistic to get back into. Because I don't know, writing a story really feels like a very big commitment to me. While drawing a picture, while also being a commitment, and I don't want to lessen the burden of that. You know, if you notice at any point that that's not what the one thing you want to do, then you can just stop and you won't have wasted too much time, because usually you'll have roughly an idea of what you want to draw and you're pretty easily able to lead it there. But with like a story, of course, if it's a short story, if it's a little bit of a different thing, but with stories, you really need to, like, lay out a structure and, like, keep working to that, with that always in the back of your mind. And it's like it's a big commitment, I feel like. I'm cheering you on. You can do it. Yeah, all of us are cheering you on. Program is great. I love it. You do consider structure, but it is much more limited than engineers. Okay, I see. But I that is new to me. I really did think that architects had more of a hand in like structural integrity, design, whatever it's called. Like in physics. Currently, this class is HTML5 only, so that's why it's suffering. Oh. Okay, yeah. I don't actually know much about HTML5. I have written HTML web pages before, but I've never really gotten into the habit of, like, trying to write games in HTML5. So I can imagine it's not ideal. Adulting does take up a lot of time and energy. You have to kind of make time for your own passions, and it's hard. Yeah, especially for me right now, it's because I do have a full-time studying degree. Like, I study full-time, basically, but I still, like, work part-time. So, basically, essentially, I work a 20-hour-a-week job, next to my full-time studying. I'm also in, like, an acting group, which meets up every Monday, and we try to manage ourselves. Of course, right now with Corona, it's a little bit of a different story. Same with my other acting group, which I haven't even mentioned right now, because right now there's nothing we do. There's nothing we can do, really. But yeah, I like all of that, and like trying to find the time for your personal projects. It's tough. It's definitely tough. I haven't written much in a while either. I want to get back into the habit of things. Like even if you just write for like 10 minutes every day, that's still more than an hour each week, and you'll still get to like have a story at some point. Like I feel like if I do manage to like just get into the habit of like doing just a little every day, then eventually it's gonna pay off. It's gonna grow, you know. Is all your retro gaming on PC? Yes. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't say that. Sometimes I do have emulators. I do try to legally play, of course, old games on there as well. But usually I stick to PC games because of just it being easier for me. I need to find a good way to play my old games. Emulated or old hardware or re-releases on Steam. Re-releases on Steam if it's possible. That's always the like first point where I look for old games that I've played in the past. If I don't find it there, I'll try GOG. And if I don't find it there, I might try like an emulator ROM combo. But that's basically the gist of it. Retro gaming is PC games. Engineers hate architects for a reason. Ah, I bet there's a lot of like exchange going on then. Like if you say, okay, I want this building to look this way, and your engineer is like, nope, can't do that. That shit will break apart. And you're like, okay, where do I got to change shit? Like they're basically the whole thing, and you just got to start from scratch. I can imagine that's like exactly how it works, and I bet that's frustrating as all hell for both sides. Except for the engineers that love a good challenge. Bye guys, I have to go back to work. Deadline tomorrow. Oh, Nitnutter. Good luck. Good luck for your deadline. Crossing all my fingers for you. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully see you again sometime. Sam, I really need to find some time to draw. Adult life has taken over. Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking doing very little, even if it's just very, very little, is still better than doing nothing, and eventually you'll get somewhere with that kind of like commitment. But so far I haven't gotten to do even that yet. So I shouldn't be preaching to the choir. But maybe it works better for you than it does for me right now. So try to like set aside a specific amount of time each day to do something, and eventually you'll get into like a routine, and it'll help you like do it more often, essentially. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, GOG, I forgot about them. They're usually really good with old games. Like, they have never let me down in that regard so far. I mean, Steam did used to have its problems when it came to old games. Sometimes you could not play old games on Steam very well, but they've gotten a lot better at it. But what has never let me down was GOG, because they always include everything with their games. They make sure that shit works, whether it's with DOSBox or like, I don't know, some specific patches. Usually they work just fine. That's like how programmers and UI designers feel. Yep. Or programmers and customers. Yep. Or programmers and project managers, or programmers and programmers. That's basically that scene from The Simpsons with that Scottish guy talking about Scottish people. I can't recreate it 100%, unfortunately. It is called Good Old Games after all. Exactly. They know what they're doing. I was thinking this. Yep. Programmers, here's the thing with programmers. We need to have like very, very specific requirements. Like, you need to tell us exactly what we're supposed to do. Because otherwise, if you give us creative freedom, we will absolutely 100% do something that you do not want us to do. Damn programmers, they ruined programming. Exactly, that was it. Groundskeeper Willie, thank you. You guys know exactly what I want to know. It's great. I had great luck with XP mode with Windows 7, but don't have that machine anymore. What are you on now? I'm on Windows 10. I haven't had so many problems with old games, but then again, I do usually try to get them from like reliable sources. Buy milks. Buy milk. If eggs, buy 12. Just keep buying eggs. Oh, what was the issue? Like, no, it wasn't while. If there are eggs, buy 12. Buy 12 milk, of course. If you leave anything up to interpretation, I will definitely do whatever you did not expect. Exactly. Exactly, that's the thing. Specification is very important for programmers. And there's enough like X, KCY. Wait, what was it? I'm sure XKCD, of course. XKCD comics that are related to that. Windows 10. I have my physical discs still from 95, 98 machines. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I probably have a lot of old discs as well. Lying around somewhere in the world. But, I don't know. First of all, I like having all my games in one place, so I usually just fill my Steam library up as much as I can. And I have. It almost has 1,000 games on there now. And if it's not Steam, I'll try to put it somewhere else that I have, like GOG or, I don't know, like, I have Battle.net, I have Origin, I have all of the, like, major game clients. But I prefer to just have Steam and have all my games there, so my really old games I don't really even touch. I just try to, like, if I do have, like, an old CD of something lying around, I'll just try to get it digitally somewhere else. Just because it's simpler, and just because they will have the patches that are, like, required to make it run on your machine most of the time. Max said fuck off to 32B games. Now I can't play half of my games on Steam. Oh, 32-bit games? What? They really... Oh. That is a weird choice. Go to the grocery store and get milk. If there are X, buy a dozen. Yeah. A dozen milk. I got to have the fun group work thing in this class where we had one guy designing content, someone doing the actual programming, and me just coming up with design ideas. And a lot that whole, is this possible? Programmer typing furiously, no? I bet. All sorts of like projects where you have a programmer. It requires a lot of teamwork to get through that together. I'm a physical game collector. Rip my wallet. I do get that for console games. Whenever I have a console, whether it's a new one or an old one, I have like a few lying around back there. I try to get physical copies of the games instead of like buying digital ones and downloading them on the system. So I definitely get that. On PC though, I'm like 99% digital. I will most likely never buy a CD for computer again. Unless it's like a collector's edition of something, like Assassin's Creed or WoW, something like that. Speaking of WoW, I like how we called this stream Shadowlands pre-patch, and we were like, okay, we'll just talk for an hour and then we'll play WoW for like an hour, and we've not gotten to it. I'm not even sure we're gonna like not just keep talking, because this is nice. I'm enjoying this, and we can always play some WoW next time or the time after that, maybe. I don't know. I get it. That's funny. My favorite instance was, can we make this background a gradient? And then after some typing, the side background just turns into some horrible pop art stripes that burn the eyes. Why was gradient not possible? Did you have like technical limitations? That sounds awful. I've always had a programmer mind, so people need to be very precise with what they tell me if it's overtext, or I will have to ask a dozen questions to make sure we are on the same wavelength. I know exactly what you mean. We talked WoW for a while, that's true. That's true. But we never played it. And I do need to go hop on the toilet, like, at some point. What am I gonna do, Took? I don't know. We could do a little toilet break. I don't necessarily have a good AFK screen, though, so You guys are gonna have to forgive me. Usually it goes like this. Hang on. Where am I gonna go with this? Okay. Usually it goes like this. Wait. There you go. That's my AFK screen. Because I'm usually just playing games. I don't know if I have... Wait, I do have an AFK text. Oh yeah, that's professional. That's real professional. Yep. Put the llama full cam. That's a great idea. Dance is undead. What would I be doing without you today? It's dog. A 64-bit system can run 32-bit programs, but a 32-bit system cannot run 64-bit games. That's true, but it sounds like Mac ditched that system entirely, which would be really weird. We figured it out eventually, but it was a mess. We just found a website that would take a gradient from like Photoshop and turn it into HTML code. Excuse me? How strange. Okay, listen guys, I will go to the toilet. Let's see, how can I put Took on full cam? I can do this somehow. Believe in me, please. Nope. Hold up. I can do this. No, it's not. Maybe if I do it this way? No. I'm gonna have to like sit him up on something, I think. Praise Took. Top of chair. I mean, I guess I could do it from... Alright. I think that's good. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. AFK for a little while. Quick toilet break, and then we'll be back. Bye-bye. Sup? This doesn't look right. Hold up. All hail Took. Wait, I'm a lot... Okay, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... We're back. What's up? I don't think you guys realized I'm back yet, so... I'll just let you finish. I think that's still a little bit too high. Hold up. Skoog took such a big dump, his entire body shrunk. How dare you? That would be a very quick dump. So chat, you like jazz? Not big on music in general? How could you? How could you, Statchy? Music, everybody listens to it, right? That makes sense. We weren't allowed for this project. The prof wasn't trying to make us think hard. What? Oh, wait. I missed something, I think. Did I? Why didn't you all just insert an actual image as the background? Your professor sounds weird, Tarth. Nope, not everyone listens to music. Really? This is news to me. With Skoog. Oh, okay. So, man. Talking so much really has taken its toll on my throat, but I still love it. Don't worry. I'm still all into this. Truth be told, guys, I had planned originally to make this stream like 2 hours long, so I would have stopped about like 50 minutes ago. Rip music is such a wonderful part of humanity. Is that like a genre I haven't heard of? Because rip music for me always means, hey, Skoog, the music died. Do something about it. Water, hydro homies for life. Yeah, I know. I don't have any water around. I just have Coke. I'm sorry. And it's not even original Coke. It's like cheap knockoff Coke. It's called River. And I didn't want to embarrass myself by not drinking water, but instead like drinking Coca-Cola. Little surprised you didn't have a BRB screen. Guess you don't use it much. It's true. I usually try to just do the stream in one go and not like leave the workstation like too many times. I think he means rip music as such. Oh, okay. Sorry, that took a while. See, I talked about this before. Sometimes I'm not very quick-witted. It's intro for programming, so she tries to make it simpler, but in doing so, it makes it more complicated. Exactly, yeah. Do you want to call it here then? No, not really. I'm still enjoying this, and there are like still so many people here. I don't want to let you all down by like ending the stream now. Though I do have to like work tomorrow, so we are not going to be going on for too much longer, I'm afraid. But I'm going to say right now, I'd love to see you all again. I'd had like a blast just chatting to all of you. So if you like, if you enjoyed this at all, then feel free to come back on Sunday when we're going to do our next stream on at around 5 p.m. CST. We can even play games that time if you want. I'm usually like, yeah, let's play some games. Especially because I like started out mostly just playing video games on Twitch and on YouTube and everywhere where I am, and I never would have thought that I would ever spend an entire stream just chatting for like 2 hours. Never would have thought that. Never. Yes, I should probably use commas. I really thought rip music was like some sort of like dubstep. Like, let it rip. Something like that. It sounded more aboriginal now. Like, more like one of those didgeridoos. The programming mindset strikes again. Improper syntax changes the meaning. I'm exactly like that. I need very precise things, or else I'm gonna like... I'm also like very open-minded. Like, if someone says, you know... If someone combines words that I usually wouldn't combine, I would totally assume it's something new that I just haven't heard of, instead of like assuming that they made some sort of mistake. Or just haven't used like punctuation. Like 100%. You can always pass this on, along to another small streamer. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. And whenever I do leave, I will absolutely do that. It would be fun though if I could pass you guys back to Dodger and be like, thanks. Thanks, here you go. When was that? When was she coming back online? Maybe I should take a look at Twitch for this. Hey, Amazing Maniac. Amazing Manic. How's it going? It's been fun and chill. That's nice. Awesome. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it so far. It's fine if you have to. You do what you gotta do. I would love to keep you guys for longer, though. I would love to keep you guys for longer. In another hour or so, I think. See, this is the reason why I shouldn't drink any Coke on stream. And not just because water is simply healthier for you. You did good, Skoog. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see who I can grace with your presence. Let's mute this so it doesn't like... So none of y'all can hear what I'm doing. Not bad, you? I'm doing fantastic. My throat is a little bit sore, or starting to get a little bit sore, because I've been talking nonstop for, I don't know, when did we start? 3 hours. Been talking nonstop for 3 hours. And I kind of gotta get like back into it, because I've been taking a break from like regularly streaming for about a month, maybe. Actually, let's say it how it is. It's been a little bit longer, like maybe 2 or 3 months even. I was super busy with like university, and so I very rarely really streamed in the past 3 months. So I think to an extent I was like preparing for exams. So to an extent I have to get back into this, like regularly streaming. There's nothing that's holding me like off from it anymore, and that's good. But like I noticed that my throat is a little bit unused to like the amount of speaking that I do right now. So I do gotta like get back into that. And that might mean that the first few streams that we do from now on will be maybe a little bit shorter than the usual 4 hours, but I mean, this one has already gone on for like 3, so that's a pretty good benchmark, isn't it? Whoops, sorry, Dodger will be back in another hour, I think. Okay. But what if we could give a smaller streamer a few viewers? Gotta strengthen those vocal cords. Hell yeah. It's funny because I usually talk a lot to myself as well. Like off stream, I'm a lot like narrating the things that I do sometimes. I'm just like that. Like I don't think it's weird necessarily. I totally get that some other people think it's weird, but it's just who I am. Like I like to talk to myself. Not in a crazy way, like I'm not like actually having conversations with myself. I'm basically just saying my thoughts out loud. So you'd think I'd be able to like speak a lot longer without having throat issues. But I'm not. Quisten is streaming right now. Quisten. Let's see. She is. Because I'm not sure, like I would like to go on for a little longer, and we could play a game. But maybe it wouldn't be the wrongest thing. I'm not sure that's a word, but we're going to pretend like it is. To call it maybe here. And bestow our lovely group of people upon another beautiful soul. You could even play WoW. That's true. I could. You can get a second-hand refurbished PC in that price range. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that message. I'm gonna get a PC for the first time, and I have a budget of £500. Yeah, you can get a decent computer for that. There are like, hold up, let me actually search for it. There are like, there's like a website, mostly for WoW-related stuff, but they have builds of the month, and usually you get like pretty decent computers out of that. Let me check if they have a newest one, maybe at somewhere. Build of the month. Okay, so oh, it doesn't actually tell you the prices anymore. I don't know. It's still worth checking out. Here you go. That link will take you to a website that will give you like a little build list, and usually they have pretty good tiers of like inexpensive, roughly averagely expensive, more expensive, and most expensive builds that you can check out. Bestow your bounty of minions. No, you guys are awesome. I don't want to call you minions, but we might. I might give you away nonetheless. Okay, but how much interest is there in chat to like watch me play WoW for a little while longer? Because I could go on for another hour or so. Not more than that, though, I think. I am totes a minion when I'm not streaming. Oh, you stream as well? Is that so? Oh my goodness, I didn't notice that. If I right-click your names, it will ask me for how long I want to ban you. I try, super new. Getting into it is difficult. Ooh! Look at that. Amazing Manic! Thank you so much for becoming a new Skoogage and following. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Thank you so much. I wouldn't mind, but I'm probably gonna have to dip soon and focus on work. Oh, you're working as well? Are you guys in home office? Because I think I've read a few people are like doing like a lot of work right now. I'll be back some other time though. It was fun hanging out. That's great to know. That's great. Thank you so much. And it was great having you guys, for real. Like, I was very, very taken aback when I saw that Dodger raided me. I was like, no way this is happening. I was very nervous. But especially you guys who have stuck around for all the way up until here. Geez, you've made it really nice for me. So thank you. And I would love to get to know you guys more. And if you want to, you can always come by a stream in the future and we'll keep chatting. Yep, working at home. Okay. Before your boss gets angry at me then. You know, make sure you meet your deadlines. No. Okay, yes I am. I've been working from home. I don't have cable, so streaming is how I keep background noise. Smart. I did that for the longest time too, and I feel like television is just not my thing anymore. Cable just doesn't do it for me. Of course, we'll be back later. Bye. Awesome. Bye. Have a nice day, and have a nice rest of your work. Will do. Awesome. Bye-bye. Took says bye, too. So. But yeah, yeah, I work from home as well, like, lately, and I've been doing that for months now. I can barely even remember what my office looks like. It's weird, but also kind of nice to just be able to, like, wake up and immediately, like, log in at work and not have to, like, go through morning commute. And be able to just go downstairs and make yourself a coffee or some food whenever you feel like it. It's nice. It's really nice. Thanks for the lovely stream. Bye, Took. And bye, Skoogs. Bye. Bye, Icy. Thank you for being here. And hopefully you have a lovely rest of your day if you're still doing stuff. If not, if you're going to bed, good night. It was nice having you here. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. It's so nice not having to drive to work. So nice. I live, like I said, in a very, very densely populated area. There is so much going on the roads. Ooh. Wait, shit. I didn't get to see that for long enough. Akabakabi. Akabakabi? Did I say that right? I hope I did. Akabakabi, thank you so much for becoming a new Skoogage and following. I really appreciate it. I hope that means you're enjoying your time here. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. But yeah, I live in a really densely populated area, so every morning that I would usually drive to work, the roads are full, and it takes so much longer, even though I'm just 6 minutes away from work by car. It's not safe out there. I almost hit 2 deers on my drive to work the other day. So you live more on the, like, countryside, I'm assuming. Because here the biggest danger is that you will, I don't know, like hit someone who very sharply brakes. And that's it, basically, essentially. We do not have much wildlife here, unfortunately. My job is, I live in a decent city. Wait, that's your job? Are you on like the city council or something? I don't know though. Like, it's nice not having to go through commute. It's nice not having to look for a parking spot too, because the city where I work in, is like one of the bigger ones, and finding a parking spot inside of the city that doesn't cost you a cent, it's tough. Like I've managed to find one that is almost always available, and not far away from my actual office. So I'm very happy for that, but it's always a bit of a gamble, especially if you come any later than 7 a.m. I start work around 6:30 usually. With what's been going on and the fact that you don't need to shower in order to go to work because you work from home, so you can shower whenever the hell you want. I've been starting at 6. But if I would start any later than that, I would not get a parking spot anymore. It would be impossible for me. My job is in a rural area. I am an IT manager. My house is in a city. Oh, okay. I see. So there's like a commute that goes through the rural area. Skook doesn't shower. I do shower, but I can do it whenever I want now. Like usually when I leave the house, I'm like, okay, if I leave the house, I got to shower. No matter if it was just yesterday or if it's been more than like a day, I have to shower if I go out because I will not feel comfortable otherwise. But when I'm at home, I can be like, okay, I haven't showered today, but I've showered yesterday, so you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm like very like conscious about how I smell because I've dealt with people that are not conscious about how they smell. And I don't want to do that to anyone. And I do have housemates, so I never would want to subject them to that kind of smell. He can shower whenever he wants. He's too cool for us. Thank God there's no smell-o-vision yet. Guys, I smell fine. If there was smell-o-vision, you'd be delighted. You'd be rubbing your nose all over the screen right now. Okay, maybe I'm overdoing it a little, but I do take very good care of my hygiene, so don't worry about that. Hey, I just joined from Duke's hosting you. What's up? What's up, Clay Dragon? How you doing, buddy? It's nice to see that people are still coming over from there. I don't know how it happened. Statue apparently like redeemed something that made Dodger like rate me, which is amazing. Welcome, definitely. And basically, I've been talking for 3 hours straight, and we're still going. So that's what you can expect right now. A lot of talking. How you doing, Clay Dragon? Whoever invents smell-o-vision has a kink. Probably they do. But you know what? Imagine a site for like all sorts of like cooking and baking recipes, and imagine being able to smell them. Wouldn't that be amazing? The only other application that I wouldn't want to have maybe is pornography. Imagine smelling that. Imagine smell-o-vision with that. I don't know. But let's go back to the recipes because that was a much nicer thought than that. Does your apartment smell of rich mahogany? Do you have many leather-bound books? Rich mahogany more so than leather-bound books, but definitely a bit of both, actually. We do have some nice like mahogany furniture, so actually I'm not sure if it's mahogany per se, but it's definitely some fancy wood. No, because I have little self-control when it comes to food. Some people would love it. I'm not questioning that. I'm absolutely not questioning that. But I wanted to like pick a more like maybe socially accepted form of smell-o-vision. And I think recipes, like cooking or baking recipes, would definitely do the trick. If you were someone, if you were a salesman for smell-o-vision, I would lead with that. I would be like, whenever you want to cook something, whenever you want to bake something, turn on the smell-o-vision and your world will be delighted. I don't know why the salesman has an accent. And I don't know what kind of accent that was, actually. But you get me. You get me. I would pirate a pumpkin pie smell. Oh, imagine if smells would cost you. I mean, it would probably end up being like that because the smell would have to be produced somehow. So you would have to like fill something in your computer. Imagine that. You would have to like fill your computer up with something that creates like the pheromones, I guess, or like the smelly particles. I'm sure pheromones was the right word, but what do I know about biology? We already went through this. My teacher was not good. I am very tired. I've been spending the entire day cleaning, so it's clean for my sister coming over for my birthday tomorrow. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. How old are you getting? I would say, like, yeah, you know, in advance, but that gives you bad luck, so I'm just gonna say it tomorrow and hope that you'll hear me somehow. You would be the Willy Wonka of smell-o-vision. Have a happy... Oh, Statchy, you did it. That's bad luck. Dances on Dead did it too. Okay, so I can do it too. Happy early birthday, Clay Dragon. It's like a 3D printer. You are rearranging molecules to make certain smells. Is that how it works? I mean, I would assume that is how it works, because I wouldn't like be able to think of another way how it would work, but but that would be a very, very complicated piece of machinery for a very, very simple like purpose. And I'm not sure that would be like very profitable for anyone. So I think we can forget about smell-o-vision, unfortunately. Or we hardwire our brains into computers and trick them into experiencing smells. That's the idea. I'm about to like learn more about neuroscience, neural science, I guess. I gotta like translate the names of my German modules into English, and I'm not sure what I could translate Neuroinformatik as. So let's just say neural sciences. And I'm totally into the idea of like somehow wiring something into our like nervous system that allows us to like control stuff with our minds. You know? I like that idea. And I think it's not entirely impossible either. So maybe one day we will be these cyborgs that we see in science fiction series. It's already tomorrow somewhere. You know what? You're right. It's gonna be tomorrow in Japan, for example. I'm turning 25, which doesn't feel real. 25 is like a quarter of a decade. Of a century. Yes. It's a quarter of a century, so it does feel like a milestone. Oh, guys, you know what? You know what I found out not too long ago? On November 16th. Let me check I'm not like talking bullshit right now. On November 16th, yes. I will turn 10,000 days old. 10,000 days. November 16th. What, Skook? What did you find out? Back, still streaming, Skook? Palior, welcome back, buddy. Yeah, we had a little bit of a raid, so I thought, you know, I'm gonna entertain as much as I can entertain, and hope that I can like turn some people's evenings a little bit more fun. Neural computer science is where things get really fascinating, but people get super freaked out by it. I don't get freaked out by it. I just find it interesting. Like, that's basically what I've written all my projects on so far, and that's definitely something I want to head into, like as like a focus point of my degree, so to speak. Removing the 32 milliseconds response time our eyes have. That would be nice. You know what? It would also be nice if we could see at faster FPS because, you know, the human eye can't see more than so-and-so FPS. And sometimes you just miss things like subtle advertising in movies and stuff. Imagine we could break an entire, like, advertising platform if we could just see at, like, more frames per second, because we would be like, why was there just a random frame of something in there? I do not think that's good. I don't think they're doing that as much anymore, to be fair. Neuroscience is the word. So you were right. Awesome. Great. I did mean like more in the like neurocomputer science direction though. So I like your word more. I like your word form more. Hey Skoogage, check the art channel on your Discord. Oh god. Oh god, what have you done? Oh, good lord. Okay. This is what happened. This is what Corner did in my Discord. It's fantastic. Look at it. Look at it, Took. I love it. Thanks so much, Corner, for giving me a hearty laugh. I will definitely save that one. Hang on. How do I save it? Again, open original. I'm going to have to do that after the stream because otherwise it's going to open Firefox. And Firefox is a drain when you're streaming. The melding of machine and man is the next evolutionary step, I am convinced. Me too. It's just about how we do it. I mean, there's also like already like parts that we like try to do. Like we already have like we already like scan electrical signals that are coming from the brain when we do specific things. And I think that's the key to like finding out how to like connect us to machinery and make it do what we want to do. Like prosthetics could become so much more efficient if we could just like somehow wire them to the signals coming from our brains. I'm convinced of it. I'm convinced that would be the key to making us immortal, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if immortal, but definitely longer for this world. My phone locked. Yeah, it's illegal to sneak in single frames and items and like that. Yeah. I feel like they don't do that anymore, but well, wouldn't that change how you perceive time? I was wondering the same thing, but I'm not sure. Like, what do you think really affects the way how we perceive time? Do you think it's really like the outward influences that we experience, or is it more like the speed at which our brain operates? Because I would think the latter, but is there really a way to know? Because there's like still so much unknown about the brain. It's okay, it's fun to do. Except for when PC crashes and doesn't let you save. Oh no, I hope that didn't happen to you. I know I hate it when that happens. That's really fucking fun though. I really like how that turned out too. I think it's all relative to the brain. Exactly, me too. What did you do with the alpaca, by the way? What do you mean? He's right here. Praise him. The only thing that I don't like is that you can't see both of his eyes. Wait, you can. Well, I guess if he comes closer, you can't anymore. But at this point, they're still pretty visible. There you go. I did the Photoshop. I saw an article about how different languages affect perception of time. Really? Which is why time seems to pass slower when you aren't stimulating it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The skook neck on the alpaca body bothers me, though. The skook neck. Hang on, let me see it again. I don't know, I feel like you've done well. I feel like that's where my neck starts / ends. Like the borderline. I don't know, I think... I mean, I have a beard, so... It's kind of hard to blend in the first place, but I feel like you still did, like, really well with that. You certainly did a lot of work on Took as well. Even if subliminal messaging wasn't illegal, I don't think big movies would get away with it as much anymore, since so many people use so much time going through like every frame of movies. That's true. We do have access to a lot more like software and technology to do that kind of stuff too. So like I can totally imagine that as soon as someone did that, it would get found out right away. Oops, I just got a whole hot dog. When you aren't stimulating the brain, I should specify what it was. No, I got that. I got that. Oh, you mean, oh, because of that. I get it. But yeah, it makes lots of sense. Guys, man, I think my voice is finally starting to die. I think it's finally happening. Oh no. Excuse me. I'll just take another. The Clay Dragon, thank you so much for becoming a new Skoo Kid and following the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful time here in the stream as well. I'll take a quick swig of dirty Coke water. And hopefully that'll make it better for a little while. But maybe I should just call it quits as well. My throat is really like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You haven't spoken this much in like a month. Please stop. Yeah, it differed essentially by how different languages phrased phrases to do with time, like how long or how much time. Okay. Can you link me to that study? Because I'm like interested in like learning more about that. Especially because I don't quite have like a picture of how that works yet. And I would love to like learn that. But yeah, guys, I feel like unfortunately my time is starting to be over, and I should probably like rest my poor old throat a little bit. Especially because I'm starting to like hardcore stumble over my words. I'm like messing up speaking, and that's not going to be fun for you to like listen to subject yourself to for another like, I don't know, half an hour or so. We might call it quits here. Let me just say again though, it was a blast having all of you. And you did absolutely meet the standards of a good Dodger chat. You've all been wonderful people. You've all been very fun to chat with and very lovely and very nice. So thank you so much for being here, for chatting. And I hope to see all of y'all again sometime. Like, it was nice. It was a blast. Sachi, thank you so much for making that happen. And to all of y'all, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for just being here. Whatever you did, I hardcore appreciate it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure to tell everyone when you're streaming next. Absolutely. Next time I'm streaming is going to be Sunday on Sunday at 5 p.m. CEST. That's German time if you want to check it out. Thank you for the 100 biddies.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone. It was a pleasure chatting with you and the chat. Thanks for redirecting us here. It was a pleasure chatting with you guys, honestly. I had a lovely evening. I was a little bit like tired and like very not necessarily broken, but like very exhausted, I should say, when I started. Whoa, what happened? Oh no, corner. I'm gonna permit corner real quick before I leave. So you guys definitely brightened my day, and thank you for that. Just many thanks. So yeah, if you want to come by another time, I usually stream on Thursdays and Sundays at 5 p.m. CST. So if you do want to hang out again, I also announced it on Twitter and Discord if you like. So, you know, I'm just going to put those links in chat right now. If you feel like it, you can follow me there or join our Discord community. And you will know next time it happens. And if not, thank you so much for being here. And I wish you guys all the best. Thanks for the stream. Was good chilling. Stoob, thank you so much for hanging out as well. It was so nice to see you again as well. It's been a while, definitely, since we saw each other again in Dodger Chat. So it was nice seeing you here. Alright guys, I guess that's gonna be it for me for today. So I'm gonna find someone to rate, I guess. Since it has been done to me as well. Oh god, why did I close the window? That was not a good idea. Twitch. You said Kristen was streaming, right? I'm gonna do it to Kristen then. If she's still live. She's still live. Okay, you guys ready for a Kristen rate? I'm gonna say this. Oh shit, there's an ad. We gotta wait. Hold up. I'm gonna say this. Thank you so much for today. Never forget, kids, don't skip Skoog. That's my line. And hopefully really see you again sometime. And if not, just if you're never coming back, have a nice life. I was lurking in the end there, but bye-bye. Thank you so much, Emma. God damn it. I always try to like shorten your name, but it always sounds weird. So thank you so much, Emarian. Alright, let's rate some Kristen. How do I do that? How do I rate someone again? I haven't done this in a while. Can someone direct me to the rating? Do a more German A. Amma. Oh, is that it? Amma. Alright, Amma. That's probably easier to type /rate than their Twitch. Alright. Oh yes, you're right. Thank you so much, Dances on Dead. Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodbye. Mwah. Thank you so much. It's been a blast. And let's rate some fucking Kristen. Yeah? Alright. Let's go. Goodbye, everybody. Love y'all. Mwah. Okay, I rated. I'm not sure if it's working.
One more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah.